So slowly a sunlit dream pulls me out of sleep. Feel the morning through the blinds. I get to thinking about your sun-kissed face in a quiet place. I could give you all my time. You know I wanna be your rock, my love. You know I wanna be your light. In darkness, how you find me just in time to tell me what I needed to hear. So if you don't know what you need, you can leave it all to me. Don't want you worried about a thing. I know you do the same for me. 'Cause you're so lovely, you're so lovely. I can't help but fall for you, love. When you love me, it's so lovely loving you. Oh, oh, so lovely loving you. Oh, oh. So softly a tender breeze brush against my knees on a summer afternoon. I get to thinking about the hazy days under August shade that I used to spend with you. I didn't realize it was all I wanted. What I had, my riddled heart, I had to cradle back together just to see. It's all like magic to me. You do magic, baby, when you love me. You're so lovely. I can't help but fall for you, love. When you love me, it's so lovely loving you. Oh, oh, so lovely loving you. Oh, oh. So slowly a sunlit dream pulls me out of sleep. Feel the morning through the blinds. I turn my head to meet your sun-kissed face. In this quiet place, I can give you all my time.
Hello! Hi everybody. Welcome on into the stream. Happy Wednesday, right? It's Wednesday, right? Yeah, I'll go with that. And if it isn't Wednesday, happy other day. Happy Wednesday though, everybody. Hello, Jax. Welcome on in. How is everyone? Sorry, I had to postpone the stream a bit. I have a story about it, and it wasn't supposed to be like this, but it's fine. How is everyone? Welcome on in. It is very, 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 very warm in my room right now. It is uncomfortably warm. I'm not excited. Look, I've got my hair in plaits though. Oh my god, boo! It's like disgustingly warm in my room right now. My room, the sun is directly like in it. That doesn't make sense, but it did. The dogs are in disarray, everything's in disarray, and it's hot, and I'm not coping very well with the heat. Should I get hair different? Oh my god, I know. It's because, you know how yesterday on stream, I was going, oh my god, I hate my hair so much, it feels awful, but I'll fix it. Didn't fix it. Got really overwhelmed, right? Insanely overwhelmed with it. So I went, it's in plaits now, and it looks like a little bit stupid with the headphones. It looks relatively normal. It's just I prefer it without them. Because, like, if I have to wear headphones with plaits, I'd rather do it like that. But I can't hear anything. So, no headphones, I'll just cope, right? No headphones, we'll just cope. Until I want to wear headphones, and I'll eventually, inevitably wear headphones again. But that's not the biggest problem. Hi, it's Hadid, by the way. Welcome on and happy Wednesday. Hey, hi. It doesn't really feel like I'm live right now. I like them, apart from this bit. This bit fucked up for no reason, and the back is a mess. I'm just not gonna turn around, because I'm just not gonna turn around, right? I'm not turning like that anytime soon. I don't plan on it. There will be a time where I forget about this new rule that I've set for myself and inevitably turn around, but not yet. While I'm aware of not letting you guys see the back of my head, we're gonna stay aware for now. But like, it's too warm to have my hair fully down, so this was what we did. We improvised, everybody, we improvised. But anyway, we already saw the back. When? Did I look at the fucking curtain? For God's sake! You did, didn't you? Oh God. Right, well it's pretty awful, because there's one bit here that just won't go into the plait because it's like unreasonably short and I don't know what to do with it. It's very annoying. Right, Sage, hi, it's so warm. Please sit still. I cannot paint you well when you whirl and twirl. through those stars as such. I know I speak with the tongue of madness, but please humour me. I wish to capture your divinity on it. I cannot read the words. On canvas, let me script you in this play of delight. Each scene draws the sun to crawl from horizon just to steal a glimpse of this appealing theatre disguised as a portrait. You will enlighten us so, one by one, till the heart of infinity your poems have won. Now with each kiss of my brush to this canvas, galaxies shiver with cosmic winters. World of snow may never understand this warmth of charm. Let this be new to all... No, I'm gone. Let this be new to all young and believe this art so true. This art will be displayed for the gods. The only painting in the heavens will be a portrait of you. Fucking hell. Fuck me. Hi Sage, happy Wednesday, welcome on in. I was doing okay until the end. I was okay until like I became self-aware of me doing okay, and then I fucked it up immediately. Oh man, I need to start singing them again. So beautiful is this world. I know, right? Warm as well. Very, sing it. Oh guys, stream plans have changed a lot this week. I don't think I can stream as long today. I was gonna play a game, but then everything kind of got a little bit whoop, 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 and I've got like, I'll explain in a second, but we'll go in chronological order of my day, I guess. But morning time now. So I woke up this morning. I mean, after stream yesterday, I literally don't think I did a single thing that I remember. Oh, I did. I smacked my arm into my banister. You know how yesterday on stream I was talking about my like small injuries that occur like every single day? Yeah, happened again. I was walking up my stairs at probably like 12, right? I wasn't late, I wasn't like tired or anything, and I just smacked the fuck out of my shoulder. There's like a taller banister at the top of my stairs where the banister like finishes, right? And this banister, been there every single day I've lived in this house. It hasn't moved. Obviously it hasn't. It's a banister. It's not going anywhere. So I'm very aware of this banister being here, and I cannot say before yesterday I have knocked into it, right? I'm very like, I plan my walking route around the wooden banister. Yesterday, however, obviously misplanned and just smacked my shoulder into it. Full force walked into the banister. Very painful. Very painful. Wasn't the best of fun, I'll be honest with you. It was this shoulder, actually. It was this shoulder. New hair? Oh my god, yeah, definitely. So different. I have worn my hair in once. I've only worn my hair in plaits once, so it doesn't really count. But yeah, new hair, oh my god. But yeah, I smacked the fuck out of my shoulder yesterday, which was really nice. Love that for me. And that's the only interesting thing that happened yesterday. And then today, I've spent my entire day doing creative things. I woke up, I showered, didn't wash my hair, regret that deeply because now my hair feels like shit. Because the thing is, I just didn't want to today. So I didn't, but now I've got plans tomorrow, which kind of fucks up my plans for the rest of the week. It's all gone a little bit downhill by accident. Banister, like I don't know if you're making a reference or if I'm just like being a dumbass. I don't understand what you're saying. Is this me being a dumbass? Have you like said something that I should 100% understand, but I don't? Because I don't understand it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, the rest of my day I've spent doing creative things. I did one creative thing. But yeah, I showered. Quite boring, honestly. Very overwhelming. My least favorite thing to do when I'm hot is shower, because when I shower I have to wear a shower cap, right? And I don't know if you guys have had many experiences with shower caps. I have a lot, because I need to wear a shower cap if I shower, because otherwise my hair gets wet and then it all goes dreadfully downhill. So I have to wear a shower cap, and the shower cap that I have itches like fucking hell, right? It honestly, like, having wet hair is bad. This feeling is worse because this is like here on my neck. Oh, it's just the worst feeling ever. It's so itchy and there's nothing you can do about it because I can't get my hair wet, so I have to do. It's so genuinely frustrating, and I think something's gone wrong in my bathroom because whenever I have a shower, I was in the shower the other day, right? And I wasn't even in there for long. I'm pretty sure this was the time where there was a spider in the shower with me. So the shower was cut extremely short. So I was in the shower the other day, right? And the whole room, you know how like when you shower and it's a hot shower, the room goes like slightly steamy, right? But it's not like a fucking sauna. Today was like not today, but the day I was showering was like a sauna. I genuinely thought I was going blind because of how like misty the fucking room got. I couldn't see anything. I do not have my shower that warm because like no one does. You're the weirdo, right? You're a weirdo if you like shower with boiling hot. That's just unpleasant, right? It was just full of steam. I couldn't see shit. I was just trying to I had to turn the shower off and go, oh my god, I cannot see anything right now. It was very unpleasant. It was not a very fun time. No, don't make it like that, is Harden. No. But yeah, it was very strange. And that happened again today because the mirror like fogged up immediately. And I don't know if like the ventilation's gone wrong in my bathroom or something. I'm gonna ask my brother if he's noticed the window, not the windows, the mirror like, well, just the bathroom filling up with steam. It's really unpleasant. Like I'm gonna ask him if he's experiencing this as well because I genuinely thought I was losing my sight. Like I did. I really did. I didn't mean it like that. I just love spiders. I took it the wrong way. That's on me. That's on me today. That is completely and entirely on me. Yeah, I did. 2, actually. There was one in the corner, and then there was one literally 2 centimeters away from my head. But not today. That was yesterday, I think. But yeah, I showered. I literally did nothing for like hours. I kind of just like, I tried to put a candle on, the candle fizzled out immediately, and then when I tried to put the candle on again, it smelled really funny, so I didn't. And then I did my makeup, which didn't really take that long. My eyes are glittery again, but you can't see them. They're really glittery today as well. I put extra glitter on, but you can't see them, so that's upsetting for you. I have a very love-hate relationship with them. Can you elaborate on like the loving side? Actually, just elaborate on both, because how can you love and hate them? Because I just straight up hate spiders. Spiders on face, and I hate spiders on face. And I hate them. Spiders far away, I can appreciate. Oh, okay. So if they're like nearby, terrifying. If it's okay, I got there eventually. I hate them in any sense, shape, or form. I think the way they move is fucking horrifying. Like I don't have that big of an issue with other bugs, right? I don't care that much. Spiders, there's just something about them. There is, and I don't think many people can explain it. It's just like, they're just awful looking because of the way they move. It's literally just the way they navigate places. If it stood dead still and I know that it's not moving or will move unexpectedly, I can sit and I can appreciate a spider, right? It's cool, right? It's just another bug. If it then comes like sprinting towards me with its little spindly legs, I am going. I'm gone. I don't appreciate the spider anymore, and the spider deserves nothing, right? Like, as long as it's not moving, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine with it. And then it being on me, I would literally cry. I would cry. This is the thing. I love them when they're not on me. Absolutely despise when they're on my body. I mean, that's fair. That's with most things, though, innit? I wish I take over a man with a snake in his trousers today. What a strange thing to come across. What a strange thing to come across. I mean, I feel like, you know, I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. I feel like that'd be some task I'd be fine with. I don't think I'm that scared of snakes. I've never come in contact with a snake before, so I can't actively say if I was face to face with a snake. I don't know what my, like, reaction would it be. But, like, I can happily say now, not being surrounded by snakes, that I don't think I'd be very scared of them. They seem quite like sweet, you know what I mean? I don't think I'm that like, oh, a snake. If I encountered one in a situation where it's like bad to encounter one, yeah, feel free, terrified of it. But like, I think I could just appreciate it more than be terrified of it, unless it was like actively attacking me. But that's the thing with everything, isn't it? That's the thing with everything. As long as it's not actively out to harm you, I could appreciate it quite a lot. There are snakes in the UK, so you may come in contact with them one day. I hope I do. Give it a friendly high five. It's got no hands. Give it a look. I'll give it a look. I'll go, I see you, Mr. Snake, and then that will be our contact. You know what I mean? They're in the wild. Picked up a grass snake in the wild before. I think I have seen a snake before. I probably have. It wasn't a core memory of mine, obviously, because that probably is quite an important word in that. But like, I feel like I have. Or I haven't and I'm completely imagining this. But like again, as I said, I don't think I'd be that scared by it. Unless it was out to harm me. But as I said, that's the thing with most things. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, my day. I did like absolutely nothing for the rest of the day. Absolutely nothing. And then I decided, oh, I had a to-do list. I think I've only done about 4 things on this to-do list. Not even that, 1. Literally 1. Shower. I was meant to go and get eyeliner today. It may look like I haven't. I'm just still doing the same thing that I've done every other day. I did paint something, and I am streaming. I didn't edit though, or post a TikTok, but I have shush, right? Do you want to see what I painted? You know the big square painting full of characters? I decided I would actually try and get on with this, because if I didn't, well, because I'm in a painting mood, right? I've been trying to like force myself to keep painting every single day, which has been going quite well. 3 days in a row is a big thing for me. Look, I painted this guy. Look at him. I added one. Did you see that? It's taken me months. It's taken me almost half a year to add another square onto this and finish it. Look what I did today. Added a square and finished him. I don't like the background color. It angers me. I wish it was lighter, so I might repaint the background color. But look, he's there. He's been added, and I'm proud of myself. And you can say, Sugar, this is extremely underwhelming considering the stream title. And I will say, die, die. That's what I will say to you, because I am so proud of myself for doing 1 square after almost half a year. This is a big deal, right? This is a big deal. I deserve to be congratulated. So yeah, I was gonna do this one and I didn't. So I've not made that big of an achievement. I'll be honest. I haven't done anything other than that. Actually, lie. I did do another thing today. That's like the one interesting thing that's happened. Other than that, I've just got like change of plans to tell you. Do you want to see my other interesting thing? Look what I made. Look what I made. Look at this. Look what I made. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's so fucking cool, isn't it? I sat for literally an hour. Literally an hour. Maybe more making this. This took up probably like a good hour of my day. I sat out and I wanted to make origami because I've been meaning to for like a week now, because I've got loads of origami paper that I just haven't used. And so I made this, and I fucking love it so much. Isn't it so cool? It's so cool, and it's only made with 5 pieces of paper. I thought it was going to be so complicated. This has taken me an hour. I'm quite impressed with, and I love it so much. And I'm very distracted by it. What is it? Just paper. You just turn it out. It has no purpose other than the fact that you can rotate it. It can be a bracelet if you try hard enough. I'm sure it could be a hat, but I've got quite a big head. Like, I don't really think it could stretch that far. I reckon I'd probably break it. It is only stuck together by glue. Oh, I've like extended it by accident. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, I've broken it. What did I even do? I don't know what I did, but now it's like broken. And now I'm mad. There's a joke I want to make right now, but I don't know if I get banned. Maybe don't say it then. Just a thought, maybe don't say it. What's the square that's been bordered? The square that I was going to paint, but lost motivation immediately to paint. It's blue from House of Hotel for Imaginary Friends. That show. I feel like it has a different name to that, but that show. It's blue, the blue character. You know the one. No? No. No? Why are you saying no? No. No. Like, can you give me like connotations to why you're just saying no at me? What are the connotations to this no? Because I feel like I've moved on. But yeah, this is the only other thing that I did today. I like it a lot. I rewatched the entirety of Stranger Things season 3. Not today, but over the time. And I rewatched the last episode of season 4. I've started rewatching the last episode of season 4. Don't question why I just didn't rewatch the whole series. I wasn't really in the mood to, because I tried to rewatch the whole of season 4 of Stranger Things, right? And then it got up to the scene where the man was scraping his nails on the chair again, and I genuinely had to stop it, and I couldn't do it anymore. Hi, Jackson6, welcome on in, welcome on in. Happy Wednesday, my friend, happy Wednesday. No, I know, right? No. Foster home for imaginary friends. Ah, I knew there was a word. I knew there was another word in it. I couldn't remember, but look at it. It's got so many cool shapes that it can do. I am very easily entertained by things like this, so this is going to take up my attention span for weeks now, and I will have like 50 of these in my possession by the end of the week. Now that I know how to make it, I'm gonna make so many of these, but the process of this made me want to die because it's just lots of folding really. Like making the individual pieces aren't bad. What was terrible was trying to connect the pieces together, because when I was connecting the pieces together I had to use glue, right? And the glue I had to use was this one, the one that my college gave me. It's called Power Glue Stick, and it's very sticky. It's a good glue. If I was gonna suggest you guys a glue, I'd say this one because it gets everywhere. Gets absolutely everywhere. I've always been a really messy person when I use glue, and I genuinely, every single time I use glue, it has gotten all over my hands, all over everything. I just cannot control myself when I'm around glue for some reason. My coordination goes out of the window and there's glue everywhere. So my phone was covered in glue, right? And I went downstairs to go and get like a baby wipe to get the glue off, and I just dropped everything into the bath. Not like a full bath, but like from the shelf it all just fell into the bath. I genuinely have no coordination. It's fucking stupid. Make loads and sell them for £5 each. No, because they'll break and then people are gonna get pissy. You know what I mean? I made a ninja star for someone in my science class once because they asked me to for the whole lesson. They were like, Sugar, please make me a ninja star. And I said, okay, and I made them a ninja star, right? One of these ones, the ones that go like this. One of them ones you can like open and close and shit. They're not strong. They're made out of paper and they have no adhesive on them. So I made them one and they broke it like 4 times in the lesson. So there's no point in making people things because they're not gentle with them, is what I've learned. I only use PVA glue for everything. It's because you're a weirdo. I'm joking. That's why I use glue only in the metaverse. Ben, I hate you so much. Hi, happy Wednesday. Welcome on in. Alright, okay, alright. I'm becoming a snowflake now. I remember in primary school, in year 6 primary school, there was a glue stick. We had a glue stick in year 6 primary school that smelled like cherry Coke. Like it smelled like cherry cola. And because it smelled like cherry cola, we would all just sit there smelling this glue, and I didn't realize the connotations of that. I was in year 6, right? I didn't know what this meant, but we would all literally sit there inhaling the fuck out of this glue stick. And the whiteboard pens as well. The whiteboard pens and the glue were basically drugs in primary school. Technically also drugs, but yeah, we'd all just sit there really heavily smelling this glue stick because it smelled like cherry cola. And honestly, I would still do the same today. It smelled really nice. So like, I'm not gonna argue with my 10-year-old self for sniffing glue. She can go ahead. That's really bad to say without the context. Just leave it. I had 2 jokes to make, but I didn't want to make them because they're too offensive. Well, that's probably a good thing considering that you're on Twitch, and I would have to read and other people would have to read. Maybe just censor yourself a little bit. I feel like that's better than a bad thing. I did that with alcohol markers and deodorant. I only did that with glue and the whiteboard pens. Whiteboard pens were yummy. Whiteboard pens, There was a kid who used to do it with Sharpies in my like year 8 textiles class, and it was so fucking annoying. The jokes weren't even offensive, I made way worse. Yeah, well, you still censored yourself, so you had to like second guess yourself. So maybe don't unsecond guess yourself and go back to saying it, because I feel like it's good that you've censored yourself now, so maybe don't. Yeah. Anyway, guys, now that more of you are here, the rest of this week I cannot stream. Boo! Hi! Oh my god, news everyone. I probably should have told you this a little bit sooner than I have, but I didn't know until probably like 10 minutes before I went live. So basically everyone, tomorrow I'm going away. I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm never coming back. No, I am. But I'm going away on like a technically holiday trip thing. I'm really not going that far, but like I'm going somewhere with my family, and then I'm not coming back until Saturday morning, so I cannot stream for the rest of the week unless I do it on my phone, but I'm not doing it on my phone because actually, okay, I can't stream for the rest of the week, full stop actually. So yeah, sorry guys, apologies about that. Been a bit of a lack of a stream week. I was gonna stream on Friday to make up for it, but I'm gone now. I'll be gone. I'll be going because, well, I don't really know why we're going. I did not know about this trip until 10 minutes before the stream, right? Kind of just got flung on me going, hey Sugar, do you want to come with us? And I went, okay, so I'm going with them because otherwise I'd be home alone for a whole rest of the week. So that's probably not too good because last time I was home alone, well, not even that, I have very low need skills. I almost blew up the microwave. So I don't think being left home alone is a very good idea. So I have to go with them. I'm going to Cornwall in 5 days. Super excited. That is exciting. But yeah, sorry guys. I didn't know that this was going to happen. And if I did know that this was going to happen, I probably would have streamed on Monday. But I didn't know it was going to happen. So now I can't go live for 2 more days. Very sorry. Big sad, everybody. But I will be back. Also, I probably wouldn't have gone live on Friday anyway. Do you know how hot it is on Friday? It's going to be fucking 32 degrees. I'm going to cry. I'm going to bawl my eyes out. I hate the heat. I hate every single bit about it. I hate sleeping in the heat. I hate just existing, right? I hate existing in the heat. It's going to be so hot, and I'm actually going to just jump. I'm going to drown myself. I was going to say I was going to jump somewhere, but I'm going to drown myself. I'm going to drown myself in cold water preferably, so I cool down during it. I can't stand heat like that. I'm not a hot person. I am a hot person, but not like that, right? But like, I cannot stand it. You know what I'm wearing today? I don't know how hot it is right now, but like, it's very hot in my room. Do you want to see the only outfit I had that is like relatively hot? You do have to bear in mind my washing machine is still broken, so I'm still running a little bit low. This is Sugar's heat outfit. This is how I cope with the sun. This is not in any way, shape or form an appropriate outfit for 32-degree weather, because I'm boiling and I'm sat indoors. I'm going to literally melt into a puddle. I'm going to caramelize in this fucking heat, right? I am gone. I am going. Hot person? Yeah, that's me. But like, I'm going to caramelize, right? Get it? Because my name's Sugar. That was a good one, right, guys? But I'm gonna die. I'm actually going to in this heat. I cannot stand it. Last year it was 32 degrees, and I suffered, right? 22 right now. I don't know how hot it is right now. I probably could check. 18 right now where I am. 18. So it's not like dreadfully hot, but it's hotter than it usually is. 32. 32. I am going to turn into a puddle. I am gone. I'm melting. Last year, 32 degrees, I genuinely suffered. I sat in my room every single day with a fan on, and I was still hating my life. The only thing I can cope with like sitting around doing nothing, right? As long as I don't have to do anything in the heat, I'm good. And I won't have to do anything in the heat, considering that I'm going somewhere technically on holiday now. I won't have to do fuck all. So I'm gonna have a lovely, peaceful time. However, sleeping. No one likes sleeping when it's 32 degrees outside. No one does. And if they say they do, they are an absolute heathen walking among the people, right? I don't even think it's that bad. I do. I hate the heat. I hate it lots. But yeah, if like trying to sleep when it's warm is just shit, because no one likes sleeping without a blanket over the top of them, because for some reason we've all psychologically decided that if we sleep without a blanket we're going to get killed, right? What a silly thing to think. We could all be sleeping much more comfortably in the heat if we didn't have to wear a blanket over the top of us, but we do, because I've convinced myself that I'm going to get murdered if I don't. So this is great. So that's one problem already. And then just the whole process of trying to fall asleep while being warm is an impossible scenario for me, because I'm already overthinking how hot I am, and then as soon as I start overthinking how hot I am, the blankets become an overthinking thing, what I'm wearing becomes an overthinking thing, everything becomes overthought. Everything, because I'm sat there and it's awful, and I'm terrible, and it's awful, and I'm not excited for the heat. I'm really not. If you couldn't tell, I'm actually not that for the sun. I'm actually dreadfully against it. So that's my opinions on the hot. I don't like it, and I'm gonna hate my life on Friday a lot. But I think I'm going to a beach, so I will probably be having a little bit more of a relaxing time. So I'm not going to hate it as much as if I was sat in my room, than I will, because I will be sat on a beach. So like, I shouldn't be complaining, but I am. But I am complaining. I want to make a taser. It seems so fun. Right. How? I mean, I don't want to say go ahead, but I don't really think I could stop you, can I? I mean, maybe it is fun. I keep dropping my little paper thing because it keeps jumping out of my hands. If you hold it a certain way and then you let it go, it like jumps. It jumps. It like goes. We are winter lovers here? Yes, we are. I love the winter. Falling asleep in the winter? Best best experience ever. I have no issues sleeping in the winter because I can just put on warm clothes, put on an extra blanket, be warm, you know what I mean? I have no issues sleeping in the winter because you can warm up. You can warm, you know what I mean? You can get warm. You cannot cool down very easily. And then winter, it's just the aesthetic of winter is much nicer. Like when I think summer, I just think unpleasant and hot. When I think winter, yum, Christmas and nice things and like hot chocolates and it's warm and it's nice. You know, when I think winter, my mind doesn't immediately go to like the shit parts of winter. It goes to the good parts of winter. When I think summer, everything about it is bad. Everything. Every single thing I can think about summer becomes negative. And that just might be a me thing because of how much I hate the summer. Oh my god, guys, should I? Should I? Oh my god, should I? I actually might buy follows and primes. I actually might. I'm tempted. Oh, I'm typing in capitals by accident. Whoops. I actually might. Oh my god. I actually could have though. They seem quite legitimate in my opinion. But no, I just hate the summer, so I'm very sorry. To be honest, I probably wouldn't have streamed if it was like unpleasantly hot on Friday because you know, you guys are great. You guys are fantastic, but I'm not putting myself through 3 hours of talking if I'm literally melting. That doesn't really sound like my ideal kind of Friday evening night, you know. It doesn't really sound like my kind of ideal thing. But yeah, anyway, there you go. Sugar can't stream tomorrow or Friday because I'm gone, I'm going, I'm away, I'm leaving and I'm never coming back. And I'm leaving tomorrow and I didn't know about it and I'm really stressed now because I have to pack a bag and obviously there's so many things going on in this life right now. My washing machine's broken and my washing has been neglected from the washing that's been going on, right? So, just for no fucking reason. So I don't have any summery clothes to wear right now. I really don't. I'm devoid of all summery clothes. So I'm gonna have to really quickly, I'm very stressed. Sugar helps in the meat, caramel in the meat. Sugar melts in the meat. Oh no. Sugar melts in the heat. Yeah. Caramelized sugar streams. I'm going to be rock solid. Need I elaborate more? I'm going to be rock solid the whole stream. God, that sounds normal. You need more active mods? No, I'm the best mod. I'm the only one. I'm the only one I need. How do you invite a dinosaur to a cafe? T-Rex. That was a good one, Swally, but you got me there. I actually did really like that joke. I appreciated it a lot, but it's just, I need to like, I should have not faked laugh. No, because I can't real laugh to it. That was a good, I appreciate the joke. It was a good joke. I only have one joke and that upsets me. I wish I was a joke person. I wish I was a comedian is basically what I'm trying to say. I only have one joke and it's not even really a joke. It took about 5 minutes to ban a bot. Well, I mean, that's because I had to physically type it in, you know what I mean? I mean, it took me about 2 fucking seconds. Jesus. You're exaggerating that a bit. It took me 2 fucking seconds, right? And they were gone in a second and they did nothing. I'm sure I'd be a little bit more urgent if they were saying awful things. Give me a break. Oh my god. It took like a minute and I was fine doing it by myself. And honestly, we usually have mods at every single stream. So, you know. No. Right, okay. Look, but anyway. Sugar can't stream for the rest of the week because she's going somewhere. I actually have no clue where I'm going. I'm just being whisked away. I'm literally just being whisked away in a car somewhere. I have no clue where I'm going. I have no clue what's going on. But I'm there for 2 nights and I don't have a say in the matter anymore. So yeah, I'm very excited. But yeah, the reason I had to postpone the stream by 15 minutes was because basically my mum said at like 5 o'clock, maybe 6. My mum said like a while ago, hey Sugar, do you want me to put on some pasta for you? And I went, yes please mum, that'd be very kind of you. And she didn't. So I just got around waiting because I didn't want to bother her because it's warm outside and like I don't really mind that much. I'm quite peaceful. I don't really care that much as long as I don't have to eat it 5 minutes before the stream starts. So, I went downstairs and I saw that the water was boiling on the stove because I was having pasta, right? And I went, oh, perfect. She's making the pasta. Awesome. All good. And then I waited longer and then I went back downstairs and the whole pot of water had evaporated because she forgot about it, which was, you know, again, I'm not going to slander her for it. I could have easily gone and made it myself, but I also got sidetracked because I needed to stream and I was preparing and doing stuff for that. And then I had my pasta and it just wasn't ready by 7. So I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to postpone the stream. thing. And I did, and I postponed it for a while so I could actually eat slowly instead of yesterday, because I burned my tongue yesterday and it wasn't nice. I don't want mod, I just want to be named now. There's too many VIPs now. I mean, there really isn't. I've added, what, 2 extra? You guys are really exaggerating things today. You're in an exaggerating mood, I see. Come, I added like 2 extra, I think. I don't really remember how many extra I've added. It's not that many though. Out of the, how many VIPs can I have? I don't actually know how many VIPs I can have. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And the people that are here often, 1, 2. Maybe 3 if you're pushing it, or 4 if you're pushing it. Mod seems like such a boring thing to be, but why is it boring? I don't know. I mean, it's not like a fucking career. It's not like a career choice, right? You don't even have to be here. Being a mod is literally just sitting and watching me, and if something bad happens, then you can give me a hand. It's not like a, oh God, you have to do this immediately. You have to mod me all the time, because I basically do most of it myself. They're literally just sat here to interact with you guys and talk to you guys. And then if someone stupid comes in, type 3-letter word in their username and they're gone. Like, it's not like a difficult thing to be at all, because I don't make it difficult, and you guys luckily don't make it difficult either. And if it became a difficult thing, then yeah, sure, I'm sure they'd take it more seriously, and I would as well. But like, I'm very chill. It's just literally watching me with a little bit of extra stuff to do. Really not that much though, you know. I'm not putting them under any stress. There's like 2 mods and 173. Yeah, but like, is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? Because like, I don't need any more mods, and I don't need any more. I mean, VIP became a thing through like channel points and stuff, and other than that, I don't add them. I really don't see how this is becoming an issue at all. I think it's relatively the same as it used to be. But yeah, no more streams for Sugar. I've got nothing else to talk about today, by the way. I've had a very, 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 very boring day. It's not, well, not like an extremely boring day. It's just, nothing's that much has really happened. I've spent quite a lot of my day just peacefully doing stuff. Like painting. That, to be honest, that took me around 2 seconds to finish, because it was only, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 colours, which is quite nice. Oh, I thought you were asking us to be mods? Well, I wasn't asking you to be mods, yeah, but we can be trusted. No, I was not asking you. Fuck that. I've got the mods, so I'm happy with them. You know what I mean? And I can do the rest myself. If I'm ever in a situation where I need more than 3 mods, I will ask more people to be it. But currently, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. I'm very chill just doing it by myself, because luckily, I'm sat watching the chat the entire stream. If I was a game streamer, I'd probably have more mods by now, because I wouldn't be looking at the chat as much. But you gotta realize, you're right in front of me this entire time. If someone sends a chat, I am there immediately. So like, it's really, really not that big of an issue. And until it becomes an issue, it will stay the exact same way as it is. A thing jumped out of my hands again. It's like very unexpected, like a spider. We'll go back onto the spider topic. There was a small spider on my wall the other day, and like, I don't know if I have an issue with small spiders yet. If there was a small spider on, okay, here's the thing. If there was a big spider on my arm, I would be shitting myself right now. I'd be like crying. I would probably cry. If there was like a big spider on my arm, I would probably cry, right? However, if there was a big spider just like over on the floor, I would probably also be crying, but like, it's still there. What did you miss? Lots of talking, lots of me saying that I can't stream tomorrow, Friday, lots of spider talk. Not much really. Welcome on in though. Happy Wednesday. Thursday for you now, surely. Is it Thursday for you now? I feel like it's Thursday for you. But yeah, if there was a small spider on my arm, I wouldn't care. If there was a big spider on my arm, I would care a lot. If there was a small spider on my wall, I would be very aware of it. Because the thing is with small spiders, they can end up anywhere. They really can. They can end up absolutely anywhere, and I don't appreciate that. I've got a real big thing about things going in my like ears. No thanks. Sugar's quitting? Yeah, I am. I'm not going to stream ever. This is my last stream. Ever? Really? I'm not coming back. Pigtails? Yeah, no, I've got them in plaits. Please tell me they're lying. No. No, not at all. I'm quitting. I'm not coming back. I'm actually just a bit sick of all of you. It's been a long run. I've been a year and a half nearly. Well, not and a half, but I've done a year. I think that's me over and out now. I think it is. I think I'm joking. I'm not quitting. I just can't stream for 2 days. I'm just busy for 2 days, right? We're sorry for everything. You don't need to be. I'm just busy for 2 days. Sorry, I'm just busy for 2 days because I'm going on a technical holiday, and then I can't stream on the weekend because I'm at my dad's. I'll be back on Monday though, so you know, you guys are gonna have to cope for, how many days is that? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so 4 days again without me. 4 days again without me, you're gonna cry. Okay, take it back, may as well just quit. Yeah, I might, you know, Sugar can't leave us. Well, I don't think I physically can now. Also, I'd have a very boring life because, like, having an extra 3 hours back to my day every day, I would have no clue what to do with myself. Having these 3 hours get taken away from my day is a very good thing for me because I will just sit around doing nothing if I don't stream. So I'm quite glad that I've got this kind of like 3 hour period where I don't have to think about doing something because I have to sit and talk, you know what I mean? Your schedule is very fucked. It is, but it won't be after this week. It was only fucked for the past 2 weeks because I've unexpectedly been super busy for like no reason. My life went from doing nothing, well, not even that, my life went from doing nothing to like accidentally doing stuff every single day without realizing that I was doing stuff every single day. But like, I'm not gonna be gone after this week. Like, after this week, I'm back Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. No. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday again. So after this week, I'm back to normal. I literally forgot my schedule then. That's so bad. Do you miss any chat members from before? Probably. I don't really remember many of my chat members. I remember like a good amount of them, and if they came back into my stream with their username, there was this one person who used to tell me about loads of like old TV shows. They were quite cool. There was another person who used to help me with a really technical side. They were very cool. There was a stunt man who just used to talk about him doing stunts. I never knew if he was lying or not, but even if he was lying, it was an interesting little story, I'll be honest. Who else? Yeah, that's probably it. I probably do miss more people, but like unless I get actively reminded of them, you know, I'm not sat here dwelling on everyone who can't be here every single stream. Does that make sense? Sugar, if everyone in your chat disappeared one day, who would you miss the most? None of you. I hate you all a lot. Not a single one of you. I wouldn't miss any of you. I would actually just be joyous. I would go yippee and I would be so happy, and my entire life would just I would be very upset, but I don't think I'd miss anyone substantially more than I would just miss everyone. I don't think there would be like a rank of me missing people, because that's very unfair and mean of me if I did that. I don't think that would be someone who I miss the most. I'd just miss all of you. You know what I mean? Like, if I disappeared, who would you miss the most? It must be fun to meet all the characters on the internet. Oh yeah, fun and terrifying. A bit of both. Fun and terrifying. It is fun to just see who's out there. Like, obviously, because of how much I talk to people, I get some stories and a half from some people, and I love it. I think it's very fun. Like the Stuntman person, they were there very early on into my streams. That was like maybe like the first 2 months of me streaming, because I was still streaming Minecraft stuff, and I don't think I ever saw them after that, ever again. Same with the person who helped me with the technical issues. They were there November 2020, right? My first ever stream, and then I never saw them after like, what day did I stream? What months did I stream? Probably like January, February, March, April. Probably like April. I don't think I've seen them since last year ago, April, which is upsetting. If your stream disappeared one day, the person I'd miss most would easily be Jack. Aw, look at that. Aw, you guys are so sweet. The person I'd miss the most was myself. Because then I wouldn't get to look at myself for 3 hours a day. Just telling the truth, just being honest. What's your worst experience with the internet? I don't know. One time I was watching a video of the I am a gummy bear on YouTube, and I got like I got jump scared by it, because it was one of those like videos where it's just a scream like face in the middle of the video. That was quite a traumatic experience with the internet. That's probably it. I've probably had worse. I mean, if you want to go like actively, like what's my worst experience on Twitch, I cried after a Twitch stream once. I bawled my eyes out. I felt awful. I don't remember why necessarily, but I remember crying. I remember being very upset and crying. It must have been a bad stream. It was like this time last year, maybe a bit later into last year, but like something must have happened and I cried. It was during a heat wave as well, I think, because I remember having a fan in that stream, and I cried after the stream ended. It got to me. It's the only time people being, like, dumb in a Twitch chat really got to me. That's the only time I've been genuinely upset, though. The other times I just couldn't give less of a shit. I must have just been having a bad day. But it's fine now. Why not rank how much you hate in chat? What, like chat hate tier list? I'm not doing a chat hate tier list because you will be at the bottom. I say this, I can't tier list how much I hate you all because it's very even. It's very, 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 very even. You know what I mean? You're all like on the similar level of just absolutely despise with every bone in my body, right? You're all on that level. So it'd be a really short tier list. It'd be really short because you'd all just be at the bottom. You know what I mean? And as I said, Will is just one below that, which I think is completely fair. The really big heatwave last year, I streamed pretty much every single day of it, I'm pretty sure, because I was losing my fucking mind or something. I don't know why I did that, but I had a fan in the back of my stream, and the fan became a big character, like Lenny. I'm not turning my head. Like Lenny, you know how Lenny is a person? Well, he's not a person. You know how like Lenny is an icon of the stream? The fan became an icon of the stream, and everyone would ask to see me and see the fan instead of me, which was really, really nice of them all, but that's not happening again. So that's right. What would you do if you had 0 viewers again? Stream until I stopped being on 0 viewers again? What would you want me to do? Quit streaming, cry every single day, come on stream and beg for everyone on my knees to come. Please, guys, please. You know what would you want me to do? I would just have to sit and talk to myself again, which like I'm very, very comfortable doing now. I'm very, very comfortable doing. I don't think she will ever be on 0 viewers again. No, probably not. There's always someone lonely and wants to chat. Well, no, it's just because I've built a community now, isn't it? If you all suddenly were very busy one day, then I would just sit and talk to myself. This is the thing. I've had so much practice talking for 3 hours a day. You gotta really think how many hours I've actually spent talking because of Twitch. Should we see how many hours I've streamed total? Because there's a statistic for this somewhere. And that amount of time I have spent the entire time pretty much talking. Most of that to myself, technically. Let's see how long I've actually streamed for entirely, because like I can probably find it somewhere. It might be in achievements. That's the thing, right? In achievements. How long have I streamed for? I've streamed for 465 hours. Which doesn't seem that long when you think about it. That feels like quite little for considering how long I've been going for. But I've streamed for 465.4 hours, everybody. And there's a thing you get when you stream for 500. So I might just do I'm not going to do the maths, but I might just do a really long stream and then I'll hit 500. Just quit. I will. I'm going to. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. I'm planning on it. I already am. But yeah, I streamed for over 400 hours. 464. Was the number right or 65? I don't remember. But yeah, I've streamed for that long, and that entire time I've spent talking to myself. Technically, talking to words on a screen in my room, which is just fantastic, really. There's 8,500 hours in a year. You telling me that statistic is not helping helping me grasp how long it is. It's just a long time. I love looking at the small streamers on Twitch, especially the young ones. I mean, yeah, because they're just nice and they like really appreciate people coming into their chat. It's very nice. I would love looking at small streamers on Twitch. It's just I never really know what to. Thank you so much. Holy shit, Jax. What the fuck? Stop doing this. Stop. You're not allowed anymore. I'm gonna forbid you from sending anymore. Thank you though. I really appreciate it. I ran out of chair. Or could you not get to 100? 93 is my favorite number. One of my favorite numbers. Because whenever I used to say numbers, whenever anyone used to ask me for a number, I'd always either say 93 or 97, right? It was one of the two. I was like 79, 73. It was one of them ones. And they just slowly became my favorite number because it's the number I just said for any situation in life. It used to be 3. 3 used to be my favorite number, but then I realized that that was such a common favorite number that I decided I didn't want to have as my favorite number before. It used to be my favorite number because obviously my birthday is on the 3rd of November, and I was like, my favorite number is 3 because that's what my birthday is. And then obviously because of the song 3, it's the, you know, the song. So 3 became my favorite number, and then I was like, no, that's boring. I want to be unique. 97 now, and that's where my favorite number came from. I feel a burning sense of rage when this creeps in sweetly. It's sad, isn't it? Like, obviously not like young people who shouldn't be on the platform, but people who are like, people who just want to enjoy being a YouTuber. Like, obviously, like, there's loads of kids these days whose dream job is just becoming a YouTuber or a streamer because that is who we've grown up, like, having as a role model. You gotta think, I grew up with, like, Stampy, Dan and Phil, Zoella, and that is, like, the only career path I have ever seen or aspired for in my life, and that's like a good amount of the generation that is coming up as well. And having that, like, the experience of it just be ruined by like really weird people is such an upsetting thought. It is. It's so sad. It just makes me feel upset. They're just trying to live out their little life goals. I'll be honest, I don't think people should become streamers until they reach at least 16. And I mean this very genuinely. I don't think anyone has matured enough to become a streamer until they're at least like 16-ish, maybe pushing it 15. I don't know. I just don't think I guess it depends on what you do. I don't think anyone should be a just chatting streamer until they become at least 15, 16. And I say this from experience. You know what I mean? I say this from experience. I just don't think you know yourself well enough to sit live in front of random people until you're at least 15, 16. You know, you can know yourself as well as you want in secondary school, but you don't, and you have to say a lot about yourself. So I just don't think it's a good idea. I don't think streaming young is good, and also because of how like unnecessarily kind of competitive streaming has got, with like just wanting to be a massive streamer instantly. Bad for your mental health. And I say this again, personal experience. Watching numbers as a young child is not something that you should be processing. It's not. It's really not. It's not a good idea. I don't think people should have large audiences until they are very mentally there enough to have a large audience, which is why I'm quite happy I don't have a large audience yet. I'm quite peaceful too. I'm quite peaceful sitting and talking to you guys because like I'm enjoying streaming. I'm not sat here stressed every day with like, so it's awful. It sounds so stressful. I'm 22 and the idea of having 100 people watching me would freak me out. 100%. How do we grow up with the same YouTubers? I'm like 4 years younger than you because you were on the internet from a very young age as Harded, and you know that. But yeah, I don't think anyone, it's just mentally there enough to have that many people know who they are. I just don't think it's a good idea. I'm quite peaceful with just like my little community that I've got now. You guys are great and I like talking to you guys. I just think I'd be more stressed if I got big quickly, at least. If I like slowly gradually increased, I don't care. That's nice because it's like you can like slowly get comfortable with it. But if I went from like this stream today to like having 1,000 people here tomorrow, I would have a breakdown. I would not know how to cope with that many people knowing who I am. It would just not be a fun thing. Obviously it's like a good goal to like grow and have this as like a good fun thing to do successfully, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. I don't think I'm quite there yet, you know? I don't think I'm quite ready for that just yet. Joe Sugg and Casper Lee, oh my god, I cannot agree more. I was rewatching Joe Sugg's prank videos the other day, having a great time. Good morning. Morning, oh my god. Happy Wednesday though, welcome on in. KSI, PewDiePie and Jenna Marbles. I didn't watch KSI until I started watching The Sidemen, which was like probably like year before last year. And then Jenna Marbles, I didn't watch until pretty much the year she quit YouTube, which was just a great coincidence. And then PewDiePie I've watched ever since I was a kid and then stopped watching forever. because I just don't care anymore. But I watched him a lot as a kid, like a lot. Him and Smosh, massive impacts in my childhood, huge impacts. Sorry, this thing is really distracting me. If you haven't been able to tell, I picked it up and I physically cannot. When I said that I'm very easily entertained by things like this, I am. I mean that very seriously. I've not put this down for over half an hour now. I can't. It's like addicting. I don't know what to do. I really shouldn't have made this because I'm getting so the entire stream I've just been sat looking down this entire. I cannot put it down. It's so much fun just to have something to do with my hands. Look at this. Does this not just look so much fun to you? It is fun, I promise. It is really fun. I'm like enthralled by this. Also Jacksepticeye basically roasted me yesterday. Markiplier as well. The golden trio of YouTubers in my opinion. Happened to that. I'm not fucking I didn't watch them. The Happy Wheels series was so good. What, Jacksepticeye? I can't say I watched the Happy Wheels series that I remember. I don't know. I'm not sure. I probably did a little bit. I used to play Happy Wheels a lot when I was a kid, with my brother. Well, I didn't used to play it. I used to sit and watch my brother play it because he wouldn't let me play it. And that game was something. That game was really something. Would you say it's unputdownable? I would. Attractive is I don't watch YouTube anymore. I do, but like I watch a really specific genre of YouTubers. The people who I've been watching like a lot recently is a person called Chad, Danny Gonzalez, Jake Doolittle, Drew Gooden, Curtis Connor, that kind of people. You know the kind of people. They all have the exact same sense of humor. They all react. Oh, and Green is not Nick, and Nick is not the same person, but them. That genre of people. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I really can't explain it to you. But like, I can explain it to you. But that genre of people, they all know each other. It's all like they all know each other and they all make videos with each other, so it's just like I just can just watch them constantly. Another chat, yeah, I fucking love them. They're so funny. They're great. The only thing I watch on YouTube is self-teaching videos. Right? What? Can you elaborate on that? What's this? What, like just like things to learn? Fair enough. I didn't watch PewDiePie or Markiplier much. I watched PewDiePie extensively. When I was a child, extensively, and I mean like every single one of his videos, even the scary ones. I would put myself through the like scary PewDiePie videos, and I would hate my life just because I wanted to watch PewDiePie, which is weird. I miss when the time when everyone's YouTube recommendations are the same. I don't think I lived through that time that I know of. But yeah, that and who else have I been watching? Call Me Kevin I've started to watch again. Quite a lot of just like VODs for things. I've gotten really into watching James Marriott and Jack Manifold VODs, because they're both very entertaining. What other things are on my thing? I'm looking through my YouTube recommended. I'll name you the people who are here. You got Markiplier at the top. You got the Sidemen in the middle there. Danny Gonzalez, Nick is not green. Call Me Kevin, Jacksepticeye, Curtis Connor. It is literally the people who I said it was. James Marriott, another Jacksepticeye. It's just the people who I said it was. And then there's the occasional like extensive Five Nights at Freddy's research videos, but like you cannot stop me from watching them because I find them addicting. Honestly, I can't stop myself. I don't even know the lore properly, but I have watched like 10-hour-long videos of people extensively researching into the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's, and I cannot stop myself. I don't even care that much about the franchise. I've never played the game, but like I have extensive knowledge. I just love videos. I find them so entertaining. Videos for that, like for anything, I find really I watched a whole video on Bendy and the Ink Machine the other day about how like fucked up the corporation was. I do this with every single thing. I watched a video of the We Happy Few, how fucked up that I've watched so many of like in-depth game reviews of like the people who make the game and like what went wrong. I fucking love them so much. I find them so interesting. And just like you know those iceberg videos, all of them. I spent like hours playing Minecraft watching like the iceberg videos. I find them very, very entertaining. I just find them interesting. They're just like really good talent in the background. Yeah, Jack Manifold looks like he should be your brother. Does he? I really don't think he does. Like drawing, playing the guitar and stuff like that. I see. Okay, that makes more sense now. I fucking despised it. I love James Marriott. I think he's very funny. I think he's funnier in like I don't really know. I just find him very funny. I like him. Hate that game? Yeah. Fuck that game. I don't think me and Jack Manifold look very similar. I'm gonna look it up now because now you've said it, I've never thought, me and Jack Manifold don't look anything alike. Where did you get, what? I'm just gonna pretend like you never said that and just completely disagree with you. Anyway, moving along. Right, yeah, so that's what I watch on YouTube these days. Before that, though, I would watch people like LD Shadow Lady. I actually got really back into watching LD Shadow Lady the other week, as I should. She's a fucking icon. I had her merch. And then Dan and Phil, I used to watch extensively. I still have their book somewhere. I might have thrown out the Dan and Phil book. Oh my god, wait, hang on a fucking second. Did I actually? Oh my god! I'm actually genuinely ashamed of myself. What the fuck? No! I'm actually amazed at myself. I was gonna say I can get it for you now, and then I realized I think oh my god! Why did I do that? This is the thing, that's why I can't clean out the shit in my room, because I regret it instantly. Oh my god, I'm actually so ashamed of myself. This doesn't seem like a big deal to you guys. I threw out my Dan and Phil book, but I promise you, I've had that for so long, and I've kept it for so long. I'm actually ashamed of my past self right now. I did not think enough before I did that. Put a wig on Jack Manifold and you got sugar. Okay, Jax. Okay, hang on. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Just hang on. Right, hang on. Just wait. Just wait. You've just said something here that I'm just about to prove you entirely wrong. You've said something. We don't look alike. We don't. Why are all of them really edited? What is this? Every single picture with Jack Manifold with a wig on is just entirely, extremely edited. Actually, the only pictures of him with a wig on is him with a bright blue wig on. So I don't really think it counts very well. We look nothing alike. Do your own research. Me and Jack Manifold, we don't look alike. I'm not agreeing with you on this, and I never will. My YouTube is Accessorize Me, Max Fush, Joshi, and Eleanor Neal. Oh, I love Eleanor Neal. I used to watch her all the time, and then I just stopped because I don't know. I mean, I like her videos. I think she's very respectful, but her ad reads are very annoying to me, so I kind of just stop watching her. No offense. And then Joshi is fucking hilarious, and I used to watch him all the time in Mimilis's videos, like extensively, and they were my favorite videos which he did. They were like my favorite videos. I can't say I've watched too much of his personal channel, but the ones where he did videos with Mimilis, oh my god, I loved them with a passion, like with an absolute passion. But anyway, I don't watch YouTube that much anymore. Or I don't really know, because if I watch YouTube, I'm not watching YouTube. I've just got it on in the background while I'm doing something, which I think is the difference, like, between now and when I was a child with YouTube. So when I was a child with YouTube, I would sit and watch. Like, I would sit and watch, right? Like, this had my full attention. But now that I've got, like, other things I can be doing, the YouTube videos that I watch just don't hold as much of an importance anymore, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not invested in a series. Like, but when I was a kid, I had Stampy's Lovely World and LD Shadow Lady's, like, Crazy Craft series, or her world that I do, Shadowcraft, right? We had like Race to the Moon. We had all of like the series going on. I was invested in like Dan TDM's little like lab series. I was invested in a series that was like released weekly, right? So if a new video came out, I was there and I was watching it. I've got nothing like that anymore. I've got nothing on YouTube where there's like a part that's coming out next week that I'm excited about anymore. I just don't care anymore. Like, the only videos I watch are from like years ago, that were made years ago, that I can just put on in the background. Like, I don't need to watch anything anymore. And that's, I think, the difference, like, between watching YouTube as a kid and watching YouTube now. There's no series I care about. It's just quite upsetting. I can't stand gory stories, so I don't watch much of her, but her vids are okay. They're good for like having on in the background, but I don't watch her anymore, like, at all. But yeah, I watched a video on iCarly. I'm gonna have to find it for you. It's a two-part. It's called I Binged iCarly, right? And it is in total around 8 hours long. In total, around 8 hours long, and I watched every single second of this. I mean this entirely. I watched every single second of this iCarly deep dive. I mean this, I didn't even like, it had my attention as well. If I missed a part of the video, I would rewind and rewatch it. I was very invested in this. If you haven't, honestly, if you have 8 hours to put aside in your life, or if you have 8 hours you need some background noise, the iCarly series by Quinton Reviews is something I suggest entirely. They did it with Victorious as well, I didn't like that one as much, but the iCarly one, I enjoyed it thoroughly. And then there's more, there's, what are they called? Shay Thrillers Productions, they're very good. Wendigoon is very good. Other channels, I'm sure there's more channels which like I probably remember, but yeah, them people, love them lots, love them lots. And I think one of the things that, who? I don't know who that is. Who is that? I don't know who that is. You're referencing a person who I do not know. Who is that? Who? Oh, them. Oh, maybe? I don't know. I don't have a strong opinion on them. They just come up on my view page and then I scroll away very fast. I don't find them very, well, no, I just don't care. I just really don't care. But yeah, I loved YouTube as a kid. I don't love it as much anymore. I'm more of a music person. When I was a kid, I didn't listen to music at all. I didn't have a music taste. I didn't listen to music, full stop. My cameras ran out. Oh no! Oh noes! Oh noes! I think my battery's charged. I hope my battery's charged. I don't know. This is bad. Oh, the camera's gone black instead of going to EOS thing. Oh, this is ominous, isn't it? I really hope that I really hope that I have charged this battery before. I think I did. Oh, thank God. That could have been bad. Don't stress, everybody. No Start stressing. The camera's not coming back on. You know how I said don't stress? I take it back. Panic. Panic, everyone. Start to panic. The camera's broken and I don't know what to do. What the fuck do I do? I didn't turn it off, I literally just changed the battery. Bestie, can you work? The fuck do I do? Let there be light. Shit, I'm pissed, everyone. It's broken. Right, so the camera's broke, and I mean this genuinely this time. The whole screen has gone black, and I don't really know what to do about it. Anyone have any ideas? Because the camera's fucking died. It's not returning. The camera's just internally combusted. Right, let me deactivate and reactivate it. Yeah! Wait, no! What is this? Hello? Where am I? Right. Right. Well, this isn't exactly what I mean, I'm back, but not quite how I want to be back. You're gonna There we go. That's slightly better, right? Yeah, it's fine. That's improved a little bit. Right, I'm back. Don't fret, everyone. I've returned, and it's not even that awful either. It was awful before because the black bars were fucking massive. Right, ta-da! Sugar's back. Don't worry, everybody. The camera may overheat, which I think is the issue that it's having currently. It's very warm because it's very warm in my room. So I'm really gonna have to think of a good solution. Look, I've returned, everyone. I've returned. Do not fret. Do not worry. I'm okay. Like the hit song. I'm okay. I was meant to be. Anyway, I'm back now. Don't worry. Why are you so cropped? I don't know. This happens every single time I have to like reconfigure my camera. It goes in like a really weird cropped box, and then whenever I shut OBS and reopen OBS, it resizes itself. It's very frustrating to deal with, but like it's fine. It's okay. Get a fan. What, for the camera? I don't really Yeah, okay, we'll do. Sugar Smart, yeah, I'm a genius. I'm an absolute genius. The camera has shrunk in size a little bit. I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about that, so you're just gonna have to cope. It's not that much smaller, it's just the sides and the top and the bottom are a little bit in more, but you'll cope, right? You guys won't even notice. But anyway, yeah, ta-da, I'm back, don't worry. I don't remember what I was talking about before at all. I'm sure I will in a bit. Oh yeah, I didn't listen to music at all. Like from the ages until like 2 years ago, not even that, until like 1 year ago, I didn't have a taste in music. I only watched YouTube videos, so I would like have to have a YouTube video to watch, and then I actually found that I had a taste in music, and now I'm very content just to sit and listen to music rather than having to like constantly be like not inhaling, that's not the word I'm going for. Inhaling media is what I was about to say. Consuming was the word I was trying to go for. Hi Matt, welcome on in, happy Wednesday. Maybe you'll have a reading books phase. You wanna know what I realized today? I completely forgot that I bought my new book. You know how I got a James Acaster book and like I read it once? I've not read it since. I have not read it since. And I stood in my kitchen today and I genuinely realized I forgot I owned this book in its entirety, forgot it existed. Like, not even like, oh my god, I just haven't read it. I genuinely forgot I bought this, genuinely. So it's been going really well. I really like reading. It's been going really great. You know, I'm a big reader, if you couldn't tell. I just love reading so much to the point that I forget that I own books. So I haven't read any more of my book, and I don't think I'm going to have a reading phase anytime soon, because even if I do try, I'm just going to forget how to read eventually. Listen to Very Fast and Loud Hyperpop. I listen to the same playlist over and over again. It's warm here, and it's going to get warmer. So doing as little as I can to get away with. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's going to get dreadfully warm, and I'm going to fucking die. I'm not excited, and I never will be. I'm very warm. Now you've made me self-aware of it. But I don't want to open my window because I don't even think that's going to help. I should probably open my window, shouldn't I? It probably will help, and I'm just going to like, I'm just underreacting. Let me open my window. I just stared directly at the sun. Whoa, I almost fell over. I just stared directly at the sun, and I mean this entirely, directly. Why is this the... Oh well. Friday's gonna suck. Friday is gonna fucking suck. Not for me though. I'm gonna be on a beach. Take the L and run with it. Take the L and run with it, people. Sugar's gonna be on a beach. Not a tropical one, a one in the UK, but a beach nonetheless. A beach nonetheless. Sugar's going to be sit back, kicking back, relaxing, hating her life because it's hot outside. Or I'm gonna be sat in a house. I have to sleep on an airbed. I have to sleep on an airbed in 32-degree heat. Oh no. I didn't even think about this. That did not process in my mind until just now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be fucking dreadful. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Matt, oh yeah, you went here earlier. I'm not live tomorrow or Friday. I'll tell the Discord after the stream. I'm going on a technical holiday to some weird house by a beach. I've got no clue where I'm going. Thank you so much, Maniacs, for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Happy Wednesday. I haven't got stream labels open and I have not changed the follower goal. I'll do it in a minute, but yeah, I'm not live tomorrow or on Friday because I'm technically going on holiday to another place in the UK. Why didn't they make sure there was a bed for you to sleep in? Because apparently I was a very last resort in thinking about whether or not I was going, and I've just been thrown into the plans 10 minutes before I was going to stream, so I didn't really plan that far ahead. My brother's on an airbed, I'm on an airbed, and my mum and my brother and her friend have all got beds. I'm sleeping on an airbed though, so I'm going to be absolutely hating my fucking life. Absolutely wanting to burn my own fucking... Just burn. I'm going to want to burn. Who wants to sleep on an airbed? Oh, I don't even want to go anymore. I thought this experience was going to be great, but it actually isn't. This is going to be like... This is going to be hell. Because I don't have... Oh, I don't want to live. I don't want to live. This is awful. Now that realization has hit me, I genuinely might say I'm not going. At least if I'm in this home, I can just sit on my own bed rather than on one that deflates when you sit on it. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh no. Okay, well, I'm gonna have a great holiday, everyone. I hope you're all excited for the stories about that on Monday. There's great news. You can take your dirty washing in the sea. I mean, probably not. Airbed over no bed. I mean, 100% yeah, but like, it's still gonna be uncomfortable. One time, probably like last year, or I think this might be the lockdown actually. I told this story before and none of you guys appreciated it, and I remember, so appreciate it this time. One time, we have a double airbed, right? And I put the double airbed on top of my actual mattress here. So you know the Princess and the Pea, the hit story where she fills the pea underneath like 50 mattresses? I was like her, but a little bit less extensive. And I have 2 mattresses, and you might think that this is like a one night only kind of deal. You might think this is like, oh my god, sugar, that sounds so much fun for like a day. No, I kept it for like a solid 2 months. I slept on an airbed on top of a mattress for like a solid 2 months because I liked how tall it was. That's the only reason. Was it comfortable? Fuck no, was it comfortable? Absolutely the fuck not. It was awful, I'll be honest. But like, I liked it because I was really tall up, so it was great. It was really great. Is it too late to stay home and do Too Hot here instead? No. I can say I'm not going whenever I feel like, really. So no, it isn't. Ice creams, cold drinks, and real beds. Does sound quite nice. Home Alone Horror Gay stream would be a full, yeah, it would be a full musical sing-along. I could sing every single thing ever. I would also be shitting myself the entire time and probably starving because I'm really bad at cooking food. But like, I would be having a great time. See, the thing is, I would stay at home, like by myself, but also I should probably just go and enjoy myself out in a holiday because it's been a while since I've like actually gone somewhere and stayed overnight. I say this, it's probably been like a good 5 years since I have left where I lived for longer than a day. So I should probably go. I should probably actually go on a technical holiday thing because I have literally not left the city I live in for like 5 years. So it probably might be nice to go and enjoy the heat, even though I'm gonna hate it, but go and enjoy the heat somewhere other than my room because every other day I can stay in my room, so I may as well go. And I probably will go. I'm sure there's be another time in life where I can stream when no one's home, but we'll wait and see for that. Not gonna lie, I can't wait for the next 12-hour stream. I can, so it might be a while. I mean, that's kind of a lie. I really enjoyed the 12-hour stream. It's just, it takes a lot of like, okay, to be honest, it doesn't even take that much of anything. It's just like, it takes a lot of electricity, right? Being on my PC for 12 hours straight, bad, right? So that's like the only negative thing about it. Otherwise, I would do 12-hour streams much more often. Will there be a vlog? Now that you've reminded me, maybe. Probably not an interesting one because it is just me and my family and I don't want to dox my family. But if I have time to film stuff and like I have nothing better to do, why not? Yeah. And if I had better internet, I would go live on my phone for the lols, but I don't. So I'll bring my PC with me. You've never been abroad? I don't have a passport, Jax. I'm a very dull person. I mean this entirely. I'm a very dull person. I've been to like maybe 3 or 4 places in the UK. Considering I've lived here forever, I've been to maybe like 3 or 4 places, and that's Loughborough and Norfolk. That's it. And other places as well, but like Loughborough, Norfolk, London. Where else have I been? Loughborough, Norfolk, London. I've been to Wales. That's it. I've been to 3 other places in the UK and where I live. So, I went to Brighton once or twice. I think maybe twice. And other than that, I haven't gone anywhere. So, yeah, no, I'm a very dull person. I'm going to need more notice of the 12-hour stream than the last one so I can fuck my sleep schedule again. Will do. I'll let you know. I will let you know. Seaside Arcade push a 12-hour... I honestly, happily. I fucking love the 2p machines. I'm an addict to them. I'm an addict. I love them. I don't think it's that kind of beach, though. I think it's more of like a relaxing beach rather than like a... Woo! Beach. You know what I mean? I think it's more of like a secret kind of like nice... pleasant beach rather than, I think it might have stones instead of sand, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not going to be a fun time. It's going to be a relaxing time. My plan is just bring my headphones and blast music to the entire time, so That's Sugar's plan. But yeah, I'll give you more notice for the next 12-hour stream. It won't be on a holiday. I won't do it on Easter Sunday this time, I promise. If I do another 12-hour stream, I will not be doing it on a holiday. Don't trust me on this. I will not do it on an important holiday. Anyway, cheers everyone. I haven't drunk for an hour, so chin chin everyone. But yeah, yeah, I won't do a 12-hour stream on an important date. Do not fret, everyone. Do not fret. Because that was bad for me as well. Because I was exhausted the whole of Easter and I had to have a meal and it was the worst time of my life. So I was hours of Sugar being uncomfortable on holiday. Yeah, woo! I'm actually dreading it a little bit because I still don't have appropriate clothes for the summer yet. I still haven't combated that issue at all because what the fuck am I meant to do, right? Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm meant to wear when it's hot outside. I hate warm clothes. I hate them a lot. I don't like short things. You'll notice this. I really don't. Like, the t-shirt I'm wearing right now is the longest possible t-shirt I can get. So, I hate warm clothes a lot. I really do. I hate shorts. I hate t-shirts. I hate vests. Vests can die. You will never ever see me in a vest ever, and I can promise you this because they can die. So I'm not excited for it being like extensively warm outside for any longer than like a day because I will not leave my house and I will just be sat crying in like not summer appropriate clothes, which I'm really excited for. And also I'm even more excited to go to college when it's hot because I'm gonna fucking die. This is the lucky thing, right? I've avoided, like right now, I'm gonna be at college. I was gonna be at college yesterday, I was gonna be at college on Monday, and I would have been fucking burning I would have been a literal puddle on the ground. Because you have to bear this in mind. When I say I don't have warm clothes, I really mean it. Like, I really, 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 really mean it. I mean it. I do not. Because, like, even if I put on a t-shirt, most of the time I hate the t-shirt, so I put a jumper over the top of it, and then it's become a winter outfit, not a summer one. Aren't skirts summer appropriate though? Not the way I wear them, because I refuse to wear them without tights, which becomes a whole nother issue, because tights are, like, the least summer appropriate thing, because they're hot as shit. So I've got to, like, combat a lot of things for this summer, so I don't literally burn. I mean this entirely. I'm gonna have to combat a lot of issues this summer, so I cannot burn in my room. So it's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna have a really great summer, and I'm gonna enjoy my life extensively. I just need to get summer clothes that I don't hate with a passion. I don't have summer clothes either. No, I'm a jumper person all the way. One of my most recent purchases is that massive woolen jumper, right? And that's my style of clothes. I don't want to wear summer things. I don't want to. So I'm going to have a great time. I'm going to literally hate my life for like months. Short socks, sandals, and straw hat, right? Yeah, sounds great. Sounds so fantastic. I also have a thing against sandals and flip-flops can die. Oh my god. I've never hated an item of like, I've never hated shoes more than I hate flip-flops. Oh my god, they actually deserve nothing. Like, I think I've worn a pair of flip-flops once in my life. One time. Once in my life. Once. And that is it. And I wore them for 10 minutes. 10 minutes, you know. I wasn't on like a fancy beach. I was on a beach in Norfolk, okay? So I was just literally walking around in flip-flops. Then I decided, oh my god, this is the most uncomfortable pair of shoes I've ever worn, ever. Because they are. There's no good appeal of flip-flops unless you're wearing them for 2 seconds to walk to the ocean. I do not understand people who can walk around for more than 10 minutes in flip-flops. I cannot relate to those people at all. I don't see how that is comfortable for them because it's just the most uncomfortable experience ever. I hate them and I'm not wearing them ever again. So I will be wearing my trainers and you can get over it. Rather than barefoot. Yeah, same, honestly. It's fucking shit. They're so uncomfortable. They just like, they hurt. They just hurt, and then sandals aren't that much better. They're a little bit better because they're not like nothing. At least you've got a little bit of shoe wear on if you're wearing sandals rather than flip-flops. But like still, I still hate sandals with a passion. I just don't like them. What about Crocs? I mean, my mum will literally not let me wear a pair of Crocs. Even if I wanted to, my mum has a burning, passionate hatred against them. So I've never worn a pair of Crocs before, and I don't think legally I'm allowed. So maybe they're okay? I wouldn't know. My mum hates them, and I mean this, hates them. So I wouldn't know. I never will know because I think she would shoot me on sight if she saw me in a pair of Crocs, which is just great. Really good for me. So I'm just gonna wear trainers or cope. I'm just not going to leave my house. That's my new plan. I'm just not going to go outside. You know what I mean? Get some. See, that would be meant with nice intentions. Apart from the fact that I just said I would be shot on sight if I got some. So that now has very negative intentions now. To wear some Timberland boots to the beach. I will just wear my trainers. My trainers have been through every single weather possible. And I mean this entirely. You know, my trainers, they're fine. They're like living happily. I've had them for like over a year now. I didn't even buy them myself. My dad bought them for me. My trainers have been through snow, through sand, through literally every single weather possible. They've been soaked, absolutely drenched. I don't have more than one pair of shoes that I like actively want to wear. So I will just be wearing my trainers. I do not care. Like, they will live. They're trainers, right? They're appropriate for every weather, in my opinion. Like, I don't care. And they've got like suede on. I'll show you them just so I don't have to fucking describe them. I'll get them, don't worry. They're very dirty, so just ignore that. Look, ta-da! These are my trainers. I wear these every single day without fail because they're neutral colours and they go with every single thing that I own. And I love them dearly with my whole heart. They are my literal favourite things ever. As you can see, they're very messy. They looked a lot nicer when I first got them. But then I wore them in the snow and the mud and the rain and sand and every single weather condition possible in life. And now they're like fucking ruined. So these are my trainers, everyone. I wear them religiously. The only other pair of shoes I have is black Air Forces because I used to wear them to school, and that's it. That's thank you. I didn't pick them out. I didn't ask for them. My dad got them for me just on a whim, right? Like, my dad mainly for Christmas just gets me a pair of trainers sometimes in like as my present, which like I'm very happy with because I don't buy shoes for myself. I don't think I've ever bought myself a pair of shoes because once I have a pair of shoes I will wear them until they are literally in shreds. So I didn't ask for these shoes. My dad just has a very good taste in shoes and he knows me very well. So ta-da! These are my only shoes that I have. 90s out. Yeah, I like them a lot. I really, really love them. They're like my favorite things I own. I love them a lot. I'm disheartened because you find problems but then refuse to do anything to fix them. It makes me sad. What can I say, Matt? It's a good personality trait of mine. You're very, very welcome. I have lots of other. These are my old pair of shoes. I use them as a doorstop, but these are my old pair of shoes. Again, I didn't buy them. Oh my god, these ones are even more in tatters because I again wore these literally everywhere. They do not fit me anymore. They are very small looking. These don't fit me anymore, but I used to wear these everywhere. These used to be my stepmom's, and then she donated them to me, and I literally again wore them religiously everywhere. I loved these shoes because they're just very pretty. I really like the style of them. I really love the style of them. So these are my other pair of shoes that now don't fit me and are used as a doorstop. Ta-da! You're welcome. And I feel like I have other shoes in my wardrobe, but again, I do not wear them, so it's not a problem to me. It's not a problem to me. I've had my Air Force Ones for 2 years and they've been through everything. I mean, they're good shoes, they last. I want to put rope laces on my old Air Force Ones, but I can't be bothered. Fair enough. They don't fit you, keeping them just in case. No, I was going to give them to one of my friends, I think. Or like I was going to do something with them and then I just didn't. And then they just got used as a doorstop. Because obviously my door's open the whole day. I don't shut my door unless I'm streaming or I'm on a call. My door stays open, right? So they're just used as a doorstop to keep my door open, and that's like the only purpose they have right now. Yeah, sure, I could just buy a doorstop, but like I found a solution that works, and that solution can be given away to someone. I have a feeling she doesn't know what rope laces are. Not a clue. Do I have to look this up to get context? Because I don't know anything about shoes. I feel like this was obvious by me saying that I've never bought a pair of shoes before. Fucking hell. What are they? Would they just ropes? What are they? Is it not just a rope? Is it just a rope? You tie the laces together then throw them over the it's just ropes. Is it just ropes? They don't look very nice, in my opinion. No offense. Are they just literally ropes? I don't like them. I don't like it. I don't like how that looks. I think it looks really strange. But each to their own. Each to their own. The shoes I used to have as a kid, I used to have a pair of mint green Converse when I was in year 6. And then I had a pair of Doc Marten boots that I wore every single day in year 7. And then I had Air Force Ones from year 9 to year 11. And then that's like the only pair of shoes that I had. I had white Air Forces as well for like a year. I think I had 2 pairs of white Air Forces, or I only had 1, and I used them like extensively until they didn't fit me anymore. And then I had that green pair of shoes. I had a pair of Pumas at one point, which I don't know where I got them from, but I wore them quite a lot. Yeah, so I've had like a really weird array of shoes throughout my time. I've just kind of like I had some slip-on Vans at one point in my life, and they were like floral patterned. I was a very patterned child when I was a kid. My mum like would dress me entirely in patterns, right? And I'm very lucky that I grew out of that, because it was weird as shit. Like there's pictures of me as a kid with like a floral dress and like a flannel top over the top. It was rough. It was very rough. And then I went through a phase from year 7 to year 8, where I only wore black dresses. Don't question me, right? Just leave me alone. I was going through some sort of phase, and it wasn't an emo phase. I can't even explain to you what happened during the years of year 7 to year 8. Something happened, and my wardrobe just went from like extremely colorful stuff to fully black in like a matter of seconds. And I honestly cannot tell you why, or like how, or when, or like how. I don't know what happened to me. I wasn't going through an emo phase in any way, shape or form. I just only wore black clothes, and I don't know why. Like, maybe I was going through an emo phase, but if I was, it was a very small emo phase. You know what I mean? Pumas I don't know where they came from. They weren't awful shoes. They looked a bit like Vans. Like, they weren't like a really, I don't know what they were, but I wore them like, I remember I wore them on non-school uniform day one day, and that's all I remember. But yeah, I went through a big phase of only wearing black, and then I went through a phase of only wearing jumpers and leggings. And that phase lasted from year 9 to early year 10. And then I actually got a sense of style, because I hated wearing skirts until early year 10. Well, not even that. I hated wearing skirts until like late year 10. I didn't wear skirts until year 11 outside of my house, right? I would wear them on stream, and I would wear them like I would wear them on stream, right? It used to be a big deal if I was wearing skirts and tights, and now it's like an everyday kind of thing. But I hated wearing skirts until year 11. So luckily that little phase was over, because I would be struggling immensely right now. The worst shoes I had were Adidas. I don't know what they are. I don't know shoes. This is a bad conversation just to have, because I just don't know shoes. Right, let me look them up so I actually know what the fuck you're talking about. Oh, them ones. Yeah, but they're the classic shoe. Fucking loads of people have them. You know, I'm glad I didn't go into. In year 7, there was a phase of having iridescent Adidas Superstars. And this was a huge, huge thing, right? Like, I shit you not. Every corner you would turn, there would be a line of girls just wearing iridescent Adidas Superstars. Or like black ones. It was just them. It was that really specific style of shoes with like blue skinny jeans and like a white top. And I mean this very seriously. Every single way you looked, everyone looked identical, and every single person looked the same. So I hated non-school uniform day, because I was sat there wearing a black dress. A little bit of the odd one out in this case, but that's because I went to a British secondary school. So it was great. Look at, oh, okay, I'll look so you give me context. Hang on. But in black. I don't hate it, but I would never do it personally. Like, it's not like an awful style, but I just don't know if I love it. It feels a bit like much. But like, it can be that bad. I had white and black Superstars to skateboard in. I never had any because I was too awesome and cool, and I had my Pumas instead. No, I had my Doc Martens instead, actually. Maybe I was going through some sort of fucking phase, because I used to rock around in black Doc Martens and only black clothes. I was going through something, right? I was a Dan and Phil fan at the time as well. And one time I wore a flower crown. I was going through something in year 7. My year 7 self needed to just get shouted at by someone. You know what I mean? Not in like an aggressive way. Someone just needed to go, what the fuck are you doing, sugar? Like, you need to get a grip. Right, I don't regret anything, because at the time, I was happy, and I was doing what I was happy with. But, like, someone needed to just look at my child self and go, what are you doing? Like, are you okay? Are you doing alright? Like, what is this? What is this little thing that you've got going on here? Because it's very confusing. Like, I mean, by no sense, shape or form do I regret any of it, because I had fun. But, like, what the fuck was that? But yeah. Sorry, someone's knocking. I was knocking. I'd use it more because I'd use it more just to have, because I probably never wear them out. I mean, it's not like an awful. Someone's hammering something. Can you hear? But yeah. My style in year 7 to year 8 was strange. And then, like, throughout all of, like, primary school and stuff, I used to wear, like, leggings with shorts over the top of them. I just didn't have a sense of style until I desperately needed one. I'll be honest, I didn't have a sense of style until I started college. Because when I started college, I went from, like, wearing a uniform every single day to having to wear different clothes every single day. So I kind of had to get used to just, like, wearing stuff that was a little bit out of my comfort zone, because I physically did not have a choice. Like, there was no way I could have worn the same, like, I could have easily just worn the same thing every single day, but I refused. So I, like, had to force myself to not even just buy clothes, but use the clothes that I would never wear out normally every single day in the morning. So that's when I got my sense of style. Last year, September, is when I actually learned how to dress. I didn't have style until year 9. I didn't have style in year 9. Year 9, I wore black leggings. I wore my Adidas leggings. They were a big thing in year 7. They were huge. If you had Adidas leggings, the one with the 3 white stripes along the side of them, you were cool, right? This is on the same level as the Adidas Superstars, but if you had Adidas leggings, oh my god, you were absolutely sick as shit. And guess who had Adidas leggings? Sugar did. So I used to wear Adidas leggings and a pretty little thing jumper. You know, I went through that phase for a little bit, where I was, like, way too insecure to wear anything that was, like, ever so slightly out of what everyone else was wearing. So I conformed. I learned about this in psychology. I conformed everyone. So I did have a pretty little thing jumper that I still own to this day, actually. I do still own to this day. It's a pajama jumper now. The way it fits is so nice, but I refuse to wear it outside because fuck that. I'm not throwing myself up for that kind of public embarrassment. I still don't have style wear Puma pants. I would rather die. I owned one bit of Puma clothing though, and it was those shoes many, many, many years ago. So maybe not. My style now is just broken. I change aesthetics every single day. Didn't get the joke? Was I meant to get the joke? Uh-oh. Sorry, Willow. Sorry. What was the joke? Why didn't I get the joke? But you could have just, like, left it and just gone. Well, now I'm confused. Now I'm even more confused than I was before. I just started wearing black skinny jeans and black Air Forces and a black Adidas jumper to school. So you're like me. You're going through a weird phase. You're going through your Dan and Phil phase, but without knowing. Am I still being a fucking idiot? I really think I am, aren't I? Huh. You know what? Don't explain. I don't want to know anymore. Anyway. But yeah, I like my style of clothes now because it changes every single day. Last week I would look like an emo. This week, and then tomorrow I'm wearing a white dress, and then, you know, it just fucking never ends, right? I like my style. It's fun and interesting. Eventually I'll have a better style, hopefully, because I actually need to get summer clothes, which means I actually need to purchase more clothes, which is just awful. I hate buying clothes a lot. It's my least favorite thing. Well, I don't get the joke, and I'm not going to. Don't explain it. I don't want to know. You know, I'm absolutely fine. Like, I don't want to know anymore. I've moved along from it. Our uniform was all black? Oh, well, that makes more sense. My uniform was, you know, the short black skirts I wear? That's my uniform. I wore this skirt in year 11. When I was in year 11, this became my uniform. Only in year 11, though, because I was too insecure. This skirt was technically my uniform. Ha! Technically. Because you literally just had to wear a black skirt. No, you didn't. That's completely a lie. But, like, well, the uniform on the bottom half was whatever black shoes you wanted, as long as they were all black. So people were rocking about in, like, Converse. You could get away with Converse. You could get away with literally any shoes as long as they were mainly black. So I wore my black Air Forces like a cool person. And then you didn't have to wear tights. You could if you wanted to, and they could be patterned. I got away with loads of patterned tights. You know the tights I wear, like the fishnets technically? You can get away with that shit. They didn't really care that much. And then whatever black skirt you wanted, you could wear. So like I wore my really tiny black mini skirt and they could not give less of a shit. They'd ask me to pull it. Oh, actually, that's such a lie. In year 8 or year 9, it was one of the two, I would wear my black skirt to school, right, peacefully. Because in year 7, I wore skater skirts because everyone did. And then everyone slowly transitioned into wearing the exact same style of skirts, which was like small, directly against your skin and pretty tiny, right? Which is obviously not like that acceptable of school uniform because it's a bit strange. But like you could get away with it because it was just school uniform and it looked like relatively professional and school appropriate. But in year 9 or year 8, my tutor decided to have a massive problem with these skirts for like 2 weeks, right? This came out of fucking nowhere. I had worn these skirts for fucking ages, right? I mean, like probably a good year. I'd just been wearing these skirts to school every single day. And then one day she decided she was gonna have a huge issue with them and just genuinely try and get us to stop wearing them entirely. And this was only my tutor. This was 2 tutors that had this problem out of 8. Right? 2 tutors out of 8 had this problem and I was in one of them, right? My tutor, every single time I walked into that room went, Sugar, you need to change your skirt by tomorrow. Otherwise, I didn't really remember what she said was going to happen. But she was like really annoyed at me. She was like, you need to change your skirt tomorrow. And I was like, who do you think I am? Jesus fucking Christ himself. I can't just magically reappear and use this. These are the skirts that I've got. You really want me to go out and buy a new skirt in a day just to appease your fucking dumbass standards, right? She was like, they're inappropriate for school. You need to change them. And I was like, no, I'm not. Like she said this to. It was 3 people in my tutor at the time because all the other girls wore trousers in my tutor. So it was me and my 2 friends were just fucking ridiculed. Every single morning we walked into tutor. She would walk in, she'd go, girls, skirts, and we go, right, what did you want us to do? You gave us warning about this yesterday and you expected us to change it instantly. What, like, even if we were going to change it, it's not going to happen that fast. Like, I don't know what you want from me, right? So every single morning I walked in, she'd just go, she'd look down, she'd look up, back up at my eyes, and I'd go, and I'd smile at her, and I'd go, hi, hello, how are you, right? What's your problem today? And your skirt, yep, okay, thanks for that. Okay, and she's gone. And then they had a whole assembly about it, right? So we sat in assembly, and they kept us all behind at the end, and they went, so guys, we've been having a real big issue with the skirts recently. They've just gotten, I don't even know what they said, but they were just bullshitting, right? And they said, when you're walking up the stairs, there's nowhere else to look. Is there not? Is there not anywhere to look? Are you sure? Are you 100% sure that there's nowhere else to look apart from up my fucking skirt, you pedophiles? What do you mean there's nowhere else to look? Nowhere else to look! Nowhere else to look. Are you sure? Are you 100% sure? Because I found that when I'm walking up below someone on the stairs, I'm not staring directly up their skirt because I'm a respectful person who's not got problems, right? That's not my problem if you're a pedophile. Go away. Like, what do you mean there's nowhere else to look? Yes, there is. The floor! The stairs! The back of my head! You freaks! They said this to us and they were acting like this is a me problem. I'm wearing a skirt. If I was wearing a skater skirt, there'd be even less places to look. You want to know why? Because skater skirts aren't stuck to my body. They go out. You have to wear shorts if you wear a skater skirt, so I promise you there is less places to look. And that was what they were trying to get me to change into. And I was like, oh, right, okay, what a reasonable thing. And then they said something like, I was making the teachers uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. I'm so sorry that children, I hated this assembly so much. The girls were outraged after this. We were all like genuinely like, what the fuck are they trying to say? And also they said that when we were sat on the science chairs, right, the science stools there was nowhere else to look. It was just so enticing to look underneath the table at our legs. That is a you problem. That is a you problem, right? If I am sat in your fucking science class, literally just sat, right? No problem at all. Just sat. If I'm just sat in your science class, coming to learn about fucking atoms, right? And you are actively looking under the table, that is your problem. That is your problem. As a teacher, that is a you thing, no matter what. No matter what I'm wearing. Like, that is a you problem, my friend. Like, if you're that distracted by it, then you need to go, because that is not a me thing that I am able to, like, stop you from doing. Like, even if I did wear a different skirt, that's still we sat there in awe, like in genuine awe when they said this to us. I sat there like, right, okay, well, that's made me feel violently uncomfortable. What is this? It was so strange. It was such a weird week. And then one time, maybe I was thinking this. No, she was just, I mean, I understand definitely if your skirt is too short, your skirt's too short, right? And I understand that, like, it's a school, it's not like, I get it. You know what I mean? If people are walking around with extremely short skirts, that is fine. I have my skirt at a very, 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 like, reasonable length, right? A very reasonable length. And I will say this because I'm very, like, conscious of it, obviously, because now that they've said that, I was even more conscious of it. I'm very conscious to pull my skirt down constantly, especially if I was, like, walking upstairs or walking around or even sat on a chair. Like, I was very conscious of this all the time. And then they made me 10 times more conscious of it. But, like, I was very conscious of my skirt being short because I was in school and I knew that. And, like, I just was, right? And then they just decided to be bitches about it and just made me feel awful about myself. And there was one time we walked into tutor and the whole skirt debacle came up again. And she walked over to our table and she went, "Girls, you haven't changed your skirt." And we went, "No, we haven't. How's your morning, miss? How are you? How are you doing all right? How's this? You having a nice time? Because we're not." And then she got us to stand up. And bear in mind, the tutor was paying full attention to what she was saying to us because, like, she didn't openly say it aloud to the whole tutor, but everyone was paying attention because she walked over to our table and she was talking to us directly, and this became a whole issue that they all knew about, and she got us to stand in front of everyone to show how short our skirts were, and we all stood there like, right. 3 people out of a 30-person class. We all just had to stand there. It was fucking awful. This was a genuinely terrible week of my life in school. It was shit. And then she dropped it like nothing ever happened. So I'm sure someone probably complained or something like that because it went very silent very fast after that. And I wore the same skirts every single day and she never seemed to have a problem with them after that week because, funny enough, didn't affect me at all or other people. Like, it was fucking dumb, right? It was terrible. So that was my experience with skirts in school, and it was really nice and great fun, and my uniform was just great. And then they literally dropped it and never said anything ever again. You know the science room water taps? I would twist them until they turned face up and then turn them on and walk out. Oh, they would break the oh god. Was it usually the female teachers complaining about things not being in uniform? No. No. I mean, my tutor was female, so yeah, for me. But my friend had a male tutor that would comment on the skirts all the time, like the length of them. So it not really, no. Should you wear shorts no matter what skirt? No. Not necessarily, because some shorts just don't, like, work well enough with the skirt type. But, like, I'm wearing shorts right now, obviously, because I've got, like, a flowy skirt on. But if I'm wearing my school skirt, then no, because it just doesn't work properly. Someone probably complained. Hope you're doing well, sis. Hello, George. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. I'm complaining about my tutor. Sky looks pretty. Fuck you guys. Boring now. Oh, it's really underwhelming. Underwhelming. It wasn't actually that cool. It was actually significantly underwhelming. But anyway, the rest of my school uniform was just it was a white polo shirt with the logo on it, and it was a blue jumper with the logo on it. And we had a sports. Can we get a fit check? I feel like I've done multiple fit. Fine. Do you want me to go in depth about where all my clothes are from? I'll do a full fit check. Outfit of the day. Oh my god, I'm like Zoella. I'll do an outfit of the day. So this is my outfit of the day. Oh my god, there's a bed there. This is my outfit of the day. This is Charlie Slimesicle match. That's the only thing I know where I've got something from. I've had these tights since year 7. I do have fishnets on, you can't really tell. I had these tights since like year 7. Didn't wear them. I've got no clue where these are from because my mum got them for me. I've got no clue where this is from because my mum got it for me. That's Sugar's fit check. Ta-da! I'm very warm. I'm extremely warm, but this is the only thing that looked half decent with this t-shirt. So I literally didn't have a choice. I'm very warm right now. I'm a high temperature. Nice outfit. I know, I'm so cool and awesome. That's my fit check, everybody. Pretty much the same as yesterday, but not with a jumper on. I've learnt from my mistakes because I would literally be sweating my tits off right now if I wore a jumper again. It's so warm in my room because when the sun sets, if I open my curtain right now, you would like obviously see where the sun is on my wall. The sun is directly into my room when I stream. Very warm in here. Very, very warm. Like my room compared to everyone else's room, my room is like 10 degrees warmer than all of the other rooms in my home, and I'm never sure why. Chin chin, everyone. Need it. Yeah, my room's like disgustingly warm. It's the hottest room in the house, which is just fantastic. I love having the literal sauna of a room. It's so nice and refreshing to be in, which makes sleeping my own personal hell. But yeah, there you go. That's my experience with school uniform. And then also with the school uniform, we had a thing called a sports hoodie, right? Which you were only technically allowed to wear for PE, but lots of people would try and get away with wearing it on other days because it was a really comfortable hoodie. Like if I was gonna keep one bit of school uniform to wear on like other days, it would be that fucking sports hoodie, because my PE kit, right? My PE kit was, you could wear whatever black leggings you wanted, and then there was, or you could wear the shorts or the skirt that they gave you, right? No one really did that. Most people just wore leggings because it was easier. And then there was a black like t-shirt, like a dark blue kind of t-shirt, which was made out of material where it was really thin. And then there was a sports hoodie, which you could wear over the top of it in the winter and stuff. And people would just try and wear the sports hoodie as uniform, because technically it is uniform. You're just only allowed to wear it for PE. Now, I say this very genuinely. This sports hoodie was so expensive. Like, I don't know exactly how expensive this was, but this hoodie was unreasonably priced. Like, it was so expensive. School uniform in general is so overly expensive. Like, I understand why, because it's a specific school and the quality's good and it lasts long. But I think having school uniform be this like overly amount priced is so fucking stupid. School uniform being like £20 for a t-shirt deserves nothing, right? Because like there's nothing you can do not to wear the uniform. You have to wear the uniform. And if you get like slandered for not wearing the uniform, you can't do anything if you can't afford it, right? So these PE hoodies were expensive, like very, very, very expensive. And you bought this PE hoodie and you only ever really wore it in the winter during PE. We had PE 2 times a week, maybe, and in the winter, we'd spend most of it inside. So you literally wore this hoodie maybe 3 or 4 times a year, and it felt like a really big waste of money. So people tried to wear it just every day, so they didn't waste their money on a sports hoodie that you didn't really need. And you weren't allowed. If someone saw you wearing this sports hoodie, just casually, they go, that's PE uniform, take it off right now. And they make you take it off, you weren't allowed to wear it. Fucking dumb as shit, that. What the fuck? That's so stupid. And also, if it was like a cold day outside and someone brought like a hoodie with them that wasn't uniform, and even if they were wearing it like break and lunchtime, people would ask them to take it off. I really don't get this. Like, I understand there's a school uniform, but if it's a cold day and someone's wearing a hoodie and it's not in uniform, especially at break and lunch. Like at break and lunch, it's not fucking bothering the school if I put a hoodie on, is it? I'll take it off during science class, but let me wear it in like a break. No, off now, freeze. You know what I mean? That's quite inconsiderate. I think school uniform, I get it. I think if I didn't have a school uniform in secondary school, I would have had a lot of a worse time. Just because I didn't own clothes, and it was just quite nice to be able to wear the same thing every single day. But like at the same time, I just think they're way too strict about it. I think there should be a little bit more lenient. And then there's the whole stuff where you're not allowed to dye your hair or get piercings. Right, what's that for? How does that, who decided that was a rule? Sorry, no dyeing your hair. Why? Why? Who, like, I've never understood why dyeing your hair a different color is so, like, forbidden in secondary school. What the fuck is the difference? Like, what is the actual difference between me being sat here with this colour hair and me being sat here with purple hair, right? There isn't one. There really isn't one. It's not distracting anyone, and if it is, they should fucking get over it. They're gonna see someone else with purple hair in their life, and if they're absolutely bewildered by it, that it loses their concentration, then that is a them problem. It's just a colour, my guy. It's just a colour, right? Oh, my red on my uniform is just so distracting. I can't pay attention because that person's in yellow house. Oh my god, they've got a yellow logo on there. I can't concentrate right now. This colour is just so vibrant. It means nothing. It does nothing. I don't think it distracts you at all from your learning. Dyeing your hair. I don't even think it like even half distracts you. I think the most thing it distracts you from, no, it doesn't. It really doesn't. I see no problem with dyeing your hair in secondary school. I think the only reason you shouldn't is because you may regret it, and that is it. I don't think they should slander people. My friend dyed her hair red in maybe like year 8. She dyed her hair red quite early on into secondary school, and every single morning she walked into tutor, they would come in and they'd go, why's your hair still red? And she'd go, because I dyed it. And they'd go, yeah, but your hair's red, you can't have red hair. And then she dyed it blue, which, you know, didn't go down very well with the school. It's hard tablet for them to swallow, that one. Fucking hell, they were pissed, right? Went from red hair, which was like relatively acceptable, kind of a natural color, to literally bright blue. And they were like, they got so mad. So mad. Every single morning they'd come in and go, why do you still have red hair? Why is this still, like, why is it still blue? Why is it still blue? Why is it still blue? You have to dye it. It's not a natural color. You're not allowed to have this color in school. And she'd just go, why? Like, why? Every single morning I have come into this class, you've bothered me about my hair, and the rest of the day it's been absolutely fine. I do not see your problem. Like, it's so stupid. I don't know why schools were so peak about uniform. I would just refuse until I got week's isolation, and then they left me to continue not wearing the uniform. Exactly. If you push it hard enough, they will just leave you alone. There's a moth right by my camera. We have more malicious compliance, like I'll take this non-uniform thing off. I'm wearing, oh, I see, I see. You just absolutely, okay, that's fair. That's it. You're a bit more cocky with it. We weren't. I see someone with neon pink hair crash his car. Exactly. They're acting like it's the biggest deal in the world. And piercings as well. I can understand piercings more for things like PE. Right? Like, whenever we did PE, there was always a whole big deal because someone was still, I can't breathe, hang on. I'm gonna fucking suffocate, hang on. There was always a big deal because someone still had their earrings in, or someone's got their ears pierced and they weren't allowed, so they'd have to go like cover it up with tape and shit. I understand that, because if you're playing a physical game and something like catches on one of your piercings, you can really hurt yourself, and like, that's reasonable, okay? I understand that a little bit more because of just like the danger side for PE, but like having a nose ring in English is really not that big of a deal. Because like, what the fuck is it doing to distract anyone? You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna refuse to take your nose ring out in PE, feel like that's fair. I think that's a fair, like, you should probably do this for your own safety, because we don't want to like we don't want you to get injured. But like, being sat in English and having a nose piercing is not affecting English at all. So why? I just don't understand like rules like that. I really don't think it makes that big of a deal. Like, I think uniform in that sense is a little bit stupid, but uniform in like wear the right jumper, wear the right top, it's not that big of a deal. Like, I don't care that much about that. I got very lucky with my uniform. I'm sure my opinions on school uniform would be a lot different if I hated my uniform, but because my uniform was so lenient and you could like very much alter it to your own like style of how you liked to dress, because some people wore their like tops slightly more cropped, some people wore their tops smaller, so it like was like a tighter fit. I had a really oversized top, and I had a skirt on that like was also like, no, like I wore clothes that I would wear today, right? So you could very much alter it to like fit what you like to dress in. But like some schools with like blazers and tight skirts, and you have to tuck your skirt and it has to be a certain length, I would have hated that. I would have really, really, really hated that. And I don't think they should do that to teenagers, because that can cause very damaging issues, I think, with like certain rules for clothes and restrictions for clothes, because I'm sure that is not healthy for people's mental health at all. So I got very, very lucky with my uniform, because I'm sure I would not be saying any of this shit right now if I had to wear like tucked shirts and blazers. I think I would have hated my life every single second. So yeah, when they start giving detentions, people would give tattoos in the bathrooms. So over the top, man. Jesus. Why would they... That's just so dramatic. Just let people get stabbed in the bathrooms. Come on. Just loosen up a bit. Am I right or am I right? Just take a chill, right? Right, yeah, no, I don't see any problem with that either. School prison tattoo oh god, Jesus, no. That sounds fucking dreadful. You know, if the person put ink in the compass they stabbed me with, I could have had a cool dot on my leg, but they didn't. I'm upset about that. I could have had a dot on my leg and had a backstory for it, but I didn't. That's upsetting now. I'm upset. I'm really not. But yeah, my secondary school was just a bit like I didn't have any other issues with the uniform ever. After that one skirt occasion, there'd be the occasional like pull your skirt. Not to me. I never got told to pull my skirt down ever because I was, as I said, very conscious of it. But my friends always did. And like other than that, I had no issue with it that I remember. Yeah, because in year 11 we had to come in our PE kit on days like that. So, you know, some people got really good at stick and post at school. They even started charging. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, you know, you start a business wherever you can, innit? Start a business wherever you can in secondary school. Go ahead. I've had this thing in my hands for almost 2 hours now, and I genuinely cannot put it down. I think this is both helping and being really, really awful to me. Have you noticed how little I've moved around in this stream? It's because I've got this shit in my hands. I shit you not. This is absolutely, I'm like a child with a new toy here. This has absolutely bewildered me, and I don't know what to do about it. Like, I've not put this down for over an hour and a half, and I genuinely have not even noticed it. It's just so much fun to just spin, because now I've got something to do with my hands. I don't have to concentrate on, like, the, restless feeling as much anymore, because my hands are moving. Wow, this thing is so helpful to me. I'm going to make 50 billion of them. This is my new plan. I'm going to make so many of these, just so I don't, get distracted as much anymore. Unless I start talking about them, then I'm going to get insanely distracted. Because it goes into so many fun shapes. Look, you can make it into a circle. You can make it into, this. I don't really know what this is. You make it into this, which is fun because it goes like this, and you can go like that, and it's like a little thing, and then you can make it go like this, and it's like a little crown, like that. You like my crown? See? And you can make it go like this. This is my favorite one. It goes in 3 layers. I like the 3-layered one, but the 3-layer one always explodes on me and it falls out my hands. I like the 3-layer one, and then in the 3-layer one, you can make it go into a little circle. There's so many different shapes. It's just so versatile. I love this thing so much. Sell them on Etsy. It's literally, you can look up a tutorial and do it yourself. Like, I just watched it. I did it. It's a 5-minute video on YouTube. Bear this in mind. It's so fucking easy to make. It looks complicated as shit. It took me like an hour because it's quite a lot of folding. But like, other than like making the shapes, it takes 2 seconds. I'm too lazy. Right, well, I'm not gonna make you one. Looks like something you could sell on Etsy for far more money than it's worth. Should I? Then they got expelled and then got a job in a tattoo shop. Yeah, exactly, perfect. That's perfect. But yeah, I could probably sell it on Etsy, but like, also at the same time, you can just make it yourself. Like, I will probably make another one after stream now, just because I'm involved in it. I just really wanted to make one of them, because I used to have these little things. Like, I didn't intend on making this at all, but I saw it and I got distracted by it, so I made it. But like, I used to have this thing where you could like turn it inside out again, but like it didn't look like this, and I was trying to find that, but I couldn't find it. It's quite upsetting. Chat is in agreement, this is a new career. What, am I becoming an Etsy seller now, making this shit? I mean, I wouldn't buy it, because you could make it in 5 minutes, but like, I would sure want it a lot. It's just so much fun. It's just, I'm really, really entertained by this. Even better, sell how-to videos for making them. Should I? I mean, I can make one right now very easily. It's just lots and lots of folding and then like undoing the folds. You have to make it basically, they're all connected with little W shapes. Can you see how it's like kind of a W? It's got 3 little things here. You have to make it into a W shape and then stick them all together. And that's literally it. The rest of the process is like, the first process is getting it to be like a fan shape. Second one is getting the fan into like a folded in half state, and then you turn it into a smaller fan, and then you turn it into a V, and then that V turns into a capital N, and then that capital N turns into a W, and then you connect all of the W's together, and that is literally it. It sounds very complicated. I really promise it isn't. It took me 1 second to like learn, and I just had to repeat it 4 times. M's acceptable or only W's? I mean, technically it's an M as well, but I think it looks cooler if it looks like a W. I'm sure it technically is an M. Have you thought about making a non-streaming VODs YouTube channel? What do you mean a non-streaming VODs YouTube channel? What, just a YouTube channel? I have a YouTube channel, I just don't use it. Because, like, okay, I know how I said I was going to make a YouTube channel and do this in my break. I just have no enthusiasm right now to, like, film something. And it's quite, because, like, I've always wanted to do YouTube. It's just I don't really know what I'm supposed to do on YouTube. I don't think I'd, like, make very good YouTube videos just yet, because I don't really have an idea what I'm going to do on them. Like, I need to get a really solid idea for a YouTube video before I actually put like a lot of effort into it. So I have a YouTube channel, and I probably will eventually post on there, because that's like the next thing in the pipeline, really, isn't it? So yeah, I just haven't got around to doing anything about it yet, because I wanted to do vlogs a lot, and then I realized that I just didn't really want to, because it was bad weather and bad. Just do what you want on stream, we'll all love it. Exactly. Maybe I'll just start doing more stuff on stream and making that into YouTube videos. You never know. What? I can make it into a heart, probably. Look. Oh, no, I couldn't. That's probably a bit difficult. Okay, that's too difficult. If I had a smaller head, this could fit around my head, you know. I wish my head was smaller, because this would be such a cool crown. But it won't fit around my head, because it only stretches that much. I wish I had a smaller head, because that could be such a cool crown, but I don't. I'm quite upset. You need a passion for something for YouTube? Exactly. Because I can't just make really half-assed, like, shit videos, because then no one would want to watch it. What is it? What's what? What, this? I don't know. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I just do need to get a little bit more, like, excited for YouTube. What, this? I don't know. Some circle that turns inside out. That's literally it. That's its only purpose. I don't know. I don't remember what it was called. I have no clue. But yeah, I don't know what I was gonna do on YouTube yet. I'll figure something out eventually. I will start making YouTube videos. I just need to like want to make them so they're actually like worth watching. You know what I mean? I want to make it worth watching. I don't just want to make it like, look at Minecraft video that just is really like not really that good. Like, I want to make it worth your time. You know what I mean? So I want to like get really passionate into a project on YouTube before I start making a YouTube. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see with YouTube. I promise one day I will make one though and like actually post on it. It's just I'm not very excited to yet or want to yet. So we'll see. Eventually, Sugar will though, eventually. Because like I've always wanted to do vlogging, but like my life isn't interesting enough to do vlogs yet. So I just need to get into something. But I will, I promise. I'm just quite enjoying just streaming right now and having spare time. Because I feel like if I start YouTube, my spare time is going to deplete a lot. And I'm quite enjoying, what I've realized is I'm quite enjoying just not being in education. I'm basically taking a gap year 2 years early, and I'm having a great time with it. Like, I'm meant to be in college. Legally, it's meant to be in college, should be in college, but I've gone, like, loopholed the system to the point where I'm legally just, like, having time off. And I've been really enjoying it because, like, I didn't necessarily need it. My life is not strenuous at all. Like, nothing really goes on in my life that much. But I just needed a bit of time to just kind of exist as a person without, like, learning something. That's like my exact process of it. I just needed time to exist without having stuff thrown at me in education form. Because, like, going straight from GCSEs to learning psychology, criminology, and doing art constantly was very overwhelming for me. So I'm quite enjoying just having time to just exist as a person and grow as a person. Do you have any other hobbies apart from painting? I'm very glad you asked, my friend. Look at the things that I've got. Look at the things that I've got to do. Do you want me to get out all of my hobbies? I'll try and find them all for you. This is one. This is two. And then painting's technically a hobby. Actually, I don't really have as many hobbies as I say I do. Look, ta-da! Here is my bracelet making. Here is my ukulele. Do all my instruments count as hobbies? Because I don't think they do. I'm going to count them as hobbies because fuck you, right? This is my guitar. This is my tiny piano. This is a bigger piano. Look at my bigger piano. Ta-da! bigger piano. And then I've got my painting up here. I've got quite a lot of unfinished painting. The painting there. And there's another painting here. And another painting here. And then the two I did the other day. And then all the ones on the floor. Just so many on the floor. Like there's it's like an unbelievable amount just on the floor. But you didn't say paint. You said paintings. That doesn't count. Other than that, no. That I know of and can think of. I'm sure I probably have started another thing. Like this is another thing. I did this for ages and I've got loads of like these shits around my room. But other than that, no. That I can think of initially. Could you post your music on YouTube? I don't have music. What do you mean my music on YouTube? I'm taking a gap year like 5 years early. No, there's a mini gap year. Please go to do things, travel, like even if it's a day trip. No, Matt, I'm enjoying my just time existing. I promise I'm really enjoying my time existing. It may sound extremely boring for you, but I have grown a lot mentally as a person while I'm not bombarded by schoolwork. I've grown a lot mentally as a person. I'm a lot mentally well. If that makes sense. I'm very much enjoying just existing, and I probably will go out a lot more in the summer. I'm just quite nice, just existing. I'm quite enjoying it. What do you mean post your YouTube, your music? What does that mean? I started working at 16, I never had a gap year. Well, I'm not meant to be taking a gap year. You know, I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to be at college, but I don't play music. I don't post music. I'm not a music kind of gal. I just have lots of instruments and I know one of them. Not even that. I like half know one of them. I don't know how to play anything on that apart from one Five Nights at Freddy's song. This is the only instrument I know. Because it's the only instrument I put time into. I don't know any songs on my guitar, and I used to know one song on this. So all of the instrument hobbies, I'm creasing my art. No. All of the instrument hobbies I have, I don't know them. Let me rephrase, do what you like, but seeing new things is pretty great. I agree with you entirely. It's just, not yet. Not yet. But no, I have a bunch of random hobbies that I just randomly got into. I mean, like, yeah, I wouldn't say any of them are necessarily hobbies. They're all just kind of things that I put a lot of time and attention into and then got distracted immediately. Streaming is the only hobby I've kept for a long amount of time. You should be happy. Streaming is the only thing I have paid a lot of attention to for over a year. Proud of myself. Woo! I almost dropped my thing. Oh, I did drop it. But yeah, I will eventually go out and see the world. Eventually. Just not yet. Just not yet. Eventually, though. I agree with Matt. Yeah, I mean, we all agree with Matt. I agree with Matt, too. Just not yet. Not ready yet. Don't want to. Not ready. Don't want to. As I've said. I will. One day. Just not yet. Anyway, so yeah, they're all my hobbies I know of. I'm trying to think if I had any more. I really don't think I did. I want to get into lino printing. I really, really, really want to get into lino printing because I follow someone on TikTok called Millsby. I bought one of their bags, but I'm not going to show you what it is until it arrives because I'm very excited for it. But it's from Over the Garden Wall, and they do a lot of lino printing, and I'm absolutely fascinated by it. I think if I put like a lot of effort into it, I could really, really enjoy it. But this is the thing. I want to pick up lino printing. I want to pick up crocheting. I want to pick up so many things, which is why I've got so many started hobbies that I've never finished. So I'm trying to finish other hobbies before I start a new one, or like trying to like complete the passion project. I just went back, go piano. Do you want me to play the one Five Nights at Freddy's song I know? Do you want me to, are you excited? I actually don't know if I know where the plug is. Oh, that's a lie, I do. Oh god, everything's breaking. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. All of my paintbrushes just fell. Oh, this was such a terrible idea. Look. I'll play my one Five Nights at Freddy's song that I know. It's going to be really good. You should be really excited. It's really good. I actually don't know if I remember it anymore. Do you want me to? Well, you should be really excited. I'm like Mozart. Is Mozart a musician? He is, right? It was one of the two. Musician or artist. I always get them mixed up. That'd be the good one. It's not the good one. It's Join Us for a Bite, which is it's the only one I know. Hang on. And I knew one other song as well for a bit because I learned it from the like, it's really fucking inconvenient to get a piano and a keyboard in the place where I'm sat. Look, are you excited? I'm really good. Look, listen. good at it. And then I learned this song, but like, I don't remember it. No. No. But I don't know what it's called. You go to sleep now. Good night, Asada. Have a lovely night. Show us what lino printing is. Do I really have to, or can you not just Google it? Because like, I feel like you could just Google it. It's basically just a process where you cut something into like a shape and you print it. Just Google it, right? Just Google it. I'm busy now. But yeah, I don't remember what number that song is. Otherwise, I would like show you what number of the song I'm playing. Because it's a specific number. And I learned it from the keyboard. And I don't remember what the number is anymore. And it really angers me. It was like 43 or something like that. Is it this? I don't think it's that one. Basically, I learned it. But like, it's no. No. I don't remember it anymore. But I learnt it from one of the songs on here, and I do not for the life of me remember what the number of the song was. Because obviously you can play all the different songs, like this, for example. They're absolute bops, I'll be honest with you. They genuinely are so good. But I don't remember it. So that's one of the songs, for example. And I learnt one from the list of songs, but I don't remember the name of the song anymore. I'm very upset about this, if you couldn't tell. I'm very, very upset. Because like, I just want to remember the number of the song, and I promise you, I've tried like all combinations of numbers to try and find this, and for the life of me, hello, fucking hell, Jesus, I wasn't expecting this to just jump on. Right, you can stop. Stop, please! This is horrifying. What keyboard is it? No clue. Not a fucking clue, Will. I've had this keyboard my whole life, and I don't know what it is. This one that looks like this. Number? There's a number? Where's the number? Is there meant to be a number? Where? Where is the number? Where's the number? I don't know where the number is. There's no number that I can see. And then I learned the House Moving Castle theme eventually. Eventually, but I don't know what I don't fucking know. Keyboard, I don't know. Will, I don't know, right? I don't know anything about this keyboard apart from the fact that I can play. It says, read it then. This one. Ah! Oh my god, that was so loud in my ear. This one. Look, I'm like the guy from Victorious. Is that helpful at all? Are you learning anything from what I'm holding up right now? Does this make more sense now? This one is this keyboard. It's got lots of white keys and lots of black keys and paint on it. Can I put it down? No, it's really heavy. I'm really trying to remember the sound. I'm learning that your camera is flipped. Did you not know that my camera was flipped? I thought I made that very, very clear. I thought I made that very, very clear. Did you not know that? I did say. This is the thing. I hate how it looked not flipped. So, you know, I'm going to try and remember the number of the song. It was like 92 or something like that. 93. No. 91. No. 94. No. 94 again. No. 95. No. 96. No. It began with like a T or a P. I'll be honest, I don't really remember the name. Can't pronounce it. I don't fucking know what you're talking about anymore. Hang on. Set 83. No. I'm gonna go through every single one of the songs to see if I can try and remember which one it is. Just like talk amongst yourselves for a bit, because I'm gonna get really distracted by this until I can find it and show you which song I learned how to play. So just like, as I said, talk amongst yourselves. I'll find it eventually. It's just, I kept pressing the wrong numbers, so it might take me a while. There's a song called Dreamer. Wasn't that one. There's a song called Brown Jug. Camp Race. I don't know how you pronounce that one. Ah, this is so frustrating, because I know it's on here. I don't know what it's called, and it's very annoying. Ah! This is angering me. Do 13? Okay, I'll play 13 for you while I try and look for the rest of the songs. It's quite nice, actually. I quite like this one. I'm gonna keep this one on. I like this one. Next one. What number was I on? 68. Oh no. 69. No. 67. Funny number. 64. No. 65. No. 63. No. 62. No. 61. No. Ah! 53. No. 52. No. 51. I will recognize the name when I find. This one begins with a T. Is it this one? Is it this one? No. 57. No. 57 again. No. What number was I on? 43. No, 42. It's this one! It's this one, it's this one! It's this one, it's this one, it's this one! Ba 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 ba. See? See? I know this one! I like this one! Dun 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 dun. Ah! I like this one! It's this one! See? See? And then it goes all fancy. Ba ba bum ba bum ba bum bum ba. What number was it? 42. So I was very off, and it's called Lie Best 3. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I'm actually so awesome. Now listen to me play it. Look. See? Ba 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 ba. See? See? I knew I learnt it. I knew I did. But like I couldn't remember the number. And then I learnt the fancy chords because it goes da 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 da. It goes fancy. You said 43 earlier? Oh. It's 42. Oh well. See, 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 see. And I learnt these chords as well because it had these chords. I genuinely had this learnt purely from ear. Like I mean this genuinely. The only songs I've learnt on piano were from ear because I don't know what any of the chords are. I know this one. Nope. That's the only other one I slightly know because my family forced me to play that one. And that's it. So they're the songs I know on keyboard. Ta-da! Sugar's so cool and awesome. I know, right? Can I put this away now? Because like that's the only things I know and you're not getting any more content out of me from this. There's so many wires everywhere and I'm very stressed. But there you go. That's the songs that Sugar knows on keyboard. So technically, not a hobby because I only know 2 songs. Not even that. I know one. Not even that. I know no songs is basically what I'm trying to say. Sugar knows nothing about how the fuck has this happened? What the fuck is going on here? The cable has gone all strange and shit. Oh, someone finally changing the letterboard. Thank Jesus. Oh my god. I've been so bored of having the letterboard the same for so long. What do you want it to say? Yes! I'm so excited because I've gotten bored of this. No offense, this is a cool word and all, but like I want it to change. Do you have Y and O? Why would I not have Y and O? I have all of the letters. It's a fucking letterboard, Jax. It's a fucking letterboard. Change it, please, please. I've been so, because it's been on this for so long now and I'm bored of it. I need it to be new and refreshing. I'm so excited. Unless you say something awful, then I'm not as excited anymore and I'm actually quite upset. I'm actually quite upset. So yeah, this has made my day. This has made my day. I'm going to do it after the stream though, because otherwise I'm going to be completely distracted for the next hour. But you need to send me the message. Can you just literally change it to that? Are you fucking Matt? You need to be on that. I need to get the letters. Are you kidding me? I was so excited for this to say something different. I know, we've had so many of the bye viewers people. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. We've had so many of the bye viewers people. That's the second one. So many. That's been so long since they've started rocking up into my streams. I've missed them. Fine, I'll change it to fucking you bitch. I was so excited for this to change into something unique and fun and cool. And now it's just another 2 letters. And it's going to stay that way for so long. I actually preferred it when it said nice messages. Like when Matt and Big Slim did it. Matt, you did one, right? Yeah. And Big Slim did it. Well, not even Big Slim. Big Slim's message was him being a flat earther. But Matt was nice, so... Right. Why can't you guys just be cooler? This is so annoying. And I have to put your name on there as well. How didn't you get it when you said Y&O? Because I'm really slow. What, do you really think I was going to understand it? You're talking to me here. I don't understand anything that you guys say half the time. You are a bitch. Oi! Just imagine it's flipped. I promise it is. Just imagine it's flipped. Mine was a nice message. Yours was you're being a flat earther, Big Slim. Yours was like something about like... I don't remember what yours was perfectly, but it was you being a flat earther. You were not being nice. You were being a flat earther. I think it was originally supposed to be nice, and then I changed it into you being a flat earther. So that was my problem, really, not yours, Big Slim. I apologize for that. It says oi, and now I have to put your name on it as well. Ugh, yuck. I don't want your name on my board. I don't want it. I can't get the letters off. It's really difficult. I'm really struggling to get the letters off so I can put your name on it, because it needs to have your name so it's got context to who said it, because otherwise I would never know. Otherwise I would never have a clue. I can change it 20 times. I can change it an infinite amount of times, so suck on that. I can change it whenever I feel like it as well. One day for a whole week I changed this every single day when I woke up. Awful time in my life. And then I had it as Bruno Major lyrics for a while. I had it as oh, honestly, it was that for like fucking months. It was the lyrics to the song Nothing by Bruno Major for a long amount of time. Like a long amount of time. That song still remains one of my favorite songs to this day. Do you want me to play it for you now? I'll play it for you now. I love this song so much. While I don't have my headphones on, I'm kind of like sticking to my stream playlist because I have to, but I'll play this song because it's much more interesting. It's a very peaceful song, and then you guys will know the slight ever context behind what I'm saying. This song, this one here.
Tracksuits and red wine.
I'll put my headphones on so I can actually hear it.
We'll take off our phones.
What a pretty song. What a pretty song. It's so pretty. I learned it on ukulele the other day. I'm gonna turn it back down though. But yeah, it had the lyrics to this song on it for like a whole half a year pretty much. Like I literally just didn't change it because the date was still like November 3rd from when I changed it to my birthday, and then I never changed it after that. I can't find a J. I cannot find a J anywhere. Can you find a fucking J? It's harder. Do you really think I'm a dumbass? I understand. What was that for? I can't find a J anywhere. Sorry, I'm really interrupting the calm song with my shouting. I'll stop. I'll be calm. I'll be calm, sugar, again. Calm, sugar. Is this a J? Would you say that's a J? I feel like that's a J, right? It's quite a small J. Whatever letter would this be? It doesn't really look like a J, does it? But it probably is. Is there another J? Why does that not look like a J? It's quite a small J. It doesn't... I don't think this is right, but like I can't find another one, so maybe it is. I'm gonna look for another J. Need a J. Why is there no J? Hang on, let me get all of the letters out and find a J. Need a J. Why can't I find a J? Why is it so difficult? I cannot find a J to save my life. Sugar knows? I do know. I mean, I thought everyone did. I thought it isn't common knowledge, is it? I mean, it's quite obvious. I mean, it isn't, but like you can really probably guess what it is. Hang on, I'm busy. I'm looking for a J. Don't need stars. Once I listened to this when I was sat on a swing, and it felt like an outer body experience. Nothing like doing nothing with you. I cannot find a J. I can't find a J anywhere. This is so frustrating. I've got an A, and I've got two of the X's. How many X's is there? 3, right? Okay, I need one more X and a J, and then I've got it down, but I cannot find a J. Okay, I need to pause this playlist now because it's got lots of bad songs that you shouldn't listen to. No. Next song, because I can't play my fun songs because they're all, this is my other favorite song recently. This is by Grant Perez. I also listened to this one on the swing as well. Cheers, everybody. Chin chin. I learned this song on ukulele as well, eventually, and then I forgot it immediately. But I bargained for. Thought she was. I don't know the words. I'm not gonna say that line, it's inappropriate. I can't find a J! I'm really struggling. When, there is a J! This is the J! It just looks so weird. Oh, now it's gonna look like shit as well. And that's why I love you. This is why I need you. I need to find another X and then I'm finished. Like darkest days into the suburbs. You are the desert to my soul. I can't find another X. Why is this message one of the most difficult ones I've ever had to do before? Just because of the J and another X. No gravity included. I did it. Just ignore the gap between the R and the J. The J looks really funny. I hate your fucking dumbass letterboard suggestions. Oh, that's why I love you. Ah. XXX. Ah. Oi, XX. I promise it doesn't say, I promise not. Oh, it's such a boring message. I'd actually just prefer you to say sugar you're a bitch on the letterboard. I would actually prefer that. I wouldn't, I promise. I would. I actually would. You know what I mean? At least it would be fun to wake up to. That one's just boring to wake up to. Like, no, the desert to my suburbs. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm trying to put all the letters away. Song's over now, everybody. What other song can I put on? These ones. I was listening to all of Mac DeMarco's albums today because I haven't listened to all of them, and I listened to this one on repeat in the shower. Very, very good albums. One of my favorites is, what's the album called? I don't remember what the album's called. It's the one with the yellow album cover. It's one of my favorite albums currently. That and Skip Tracing by Mild High Club. Skip Tracing by Mild High Clubs deserves the fucking world, that album. Oh my god, it's so good. There are skips on it, but that's because one of the songs is literally just noises and it's quite unpleasant. But like other than that, beautiful songs. Absolutely immaculate. I love them all so much. And because I used to listen to them after college every single day when I used to walk home by myself and get the bus by myself and like sit in the dark bus stop by myself, right? Because every single time I used to go home really late at night, like, well, not late, but like 5 o'clock, so it was pitch black outside, and I used to listen to that album on repeat because it's so fucking good. And now that memory links to that album, and I love having that memory linked to that album because it's so nice. But yeah, this song's pretty as well. It's so pretty and nice. I just love calm songs like this. Just slow songs that are just nice. They bring me lots of joy. Never believe in a heart like hers again. What a pretty song. And then Skip Tracing is just fucking immaculate. They all sound the exact same. All of the songs sound the exact same, but they're all just fucking great. They're so good. They're just so fun. I literally, one time, right, the album is, how long's the album? Probably like half an hour long. It's not a long album. But like, I sat one time waiting for my bus for like an hour one day because the buses I used to take home from college were dog shit, right? Like so genuinely terrible. So one time I sat by myself on a bus stop and I listened to that whole album before I got home, and it was a really nice experience, like a really, really pleasant time. May not sound like it because I was sat by myself on a dark bus stop, but it really was, and I had a great time. So now that album brings me lots and lots of joy because it's just so calm and nice. We're straight back to the stream music, by the way. You're very much so welcome. Anyway, what was I talking about before I got distracted? I don't really remember. Oh yeah, my hobbies, my piano skills. This I know nothing on. I learned a song on this once and then I never learned a song on it ever again. I last time I brought this onto stream, I played like 2 seconds of Funny Feeling and it's them chords, and then it's probably really out of tune again. I apologize. Again, haven't picked it up since I played it last on stream, and then it goes No. Is it that one after? Loving parents, harmless fun. It's that. It is that. Because I got stuck on that riff for ages last year. Purple self-awareness, awareness, loving parents, harmless fun. It's them chords. Them chords. It's the song. It's Funny Feeling by Bo Burnham. See, I do remember the chords because it's basically just the exact same. I love that song. It's such a nice song. It's one of the only songs I still listen to from Bo Burnham's Inside because it brings me a lot of joy and sadness at the same time. That song made me rethink a lot in life. So yeah, ta-da, that's the only song I know on that. And I used to know another song, but I don't remember it anymore. I know three of the chords to Sweet Home Alabama, and that is it. Apart from that, Play Under the Bridge, I literally only know that. And then I knew oh, which one? It was a Ben Platt song, but I don't know what it was. It was either, oh, I'm sure it was nothing, but you never used to bring somebody out so long. Ruin them once, but I guess my fault. If you have to hurt me once. If you have to end it, get it done. It was that one. I knew that one. Because is that the one with the pretty bird? Is that Grow As We Go? I think that's Grow As We Go. Different one. But yeah, I knew that song. And then ukulele, I just know so many fucking songs, it's irrelevant now. Like, I know it's just a bunch of random songs. No one knows my name either. No, not at all. Not at all. I wouldn't say I know it. It's quite a mystery, that, isn't it? Last name as well. Nobody will ever know my name. Someone does, I don't know. I don't know your name. I don't think you've said ever. I mean, you lied about it once. I remember you lied about it once being something. But I'm pretty sure that's just not your name and you lied. So no one will ever know my name either. All the ukulele songs the same? No. Look, I'll play you the chords to all of them. This is Your New Boyfriend. That's Your New Boyfriend, and then you got Jubilee Line. And then you got your new I'm in love with an ego. In love with a an ego. And then you got Dodie Intertwine. God, my ukulele's out of tune. And then you have fuck, what other songs do I know? Shit. Oh yeah. The one I was playing yesterday, and then you've got the one by Will Wood. Screaming at the top of my lungs in the confession mood. No. Why does it? I'm gonna have to fucking tune this. This is really gonna bother me if I don't tune my ukulele right now. Should all these sound the same? Shush, they don't to me. They don't to me, right? They don't to me. What about the SpongeBob song? I know the SpongeBob song. I need to tune my ukulele because I'm gonna get really pissed if I don't, because it's so out of tune right now. This is like the most out of tune it's been in a long while. That's how it's supposed to sound, but it doesn't sound completely right. Oh, it's so out of tune. That is so out of tune, it's insane. It's so bad. That's relatively okay. It needs to go up higher. And then needs to go. That's relatively okay. It needs to go a tiny bit higher. See, ta-da! Look, songs. They do kind of all sound the same because it's mainly like Lovejoy and Wilbur. So this is Torn. Remember way back when it was did anybody ever say no to you? Or did anybody ever say no to you? Oh, whoa. I don't think I have it. They do sound very similar, I'll give you that. And then there's Sex Cells, which is no, that sounds bad. Think she'd realize that she's infatuated with ideas. That's that one. And then you've got Perfume, which is the fuck. Yeah, that one. How does that one go? Is that one, and it's 45 a.m. and I just bite my tongue. Update me on your life. That's that one. What about that 121? That's so helpful and specific, Jax. I appreciate it. So, that has helped me so much. And then, yeah, I mean, the other ones that I know are really boring. Because Jubilee line sounds the exact same. I don't know any other songs. I don't. Like, I know other songs, but I don't know them off by heart. Like, if that makes sense. They do sound pretty much the exact same apart from this one. But that's because I have to pluck the strings of this one, and that's so boring. This song's nice with the words. It's just too high for my voice. Unless I, like, actually try. Not really in the mood to do that right now. But I like the pattern of this song. It makes me feel happy. No, I'm on the wrong verse. Genuine smile, so breathe. I'm on the wrong verse. I'm on the second verse. Breathe with me. Bum, 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 bum. Na, na, na. It goes so high in this part. I've gone right to the bit that's even higher than the whole rest of the song. And then, until I find you, I hope that you don't be with me. There we are. Now we're on the chorus. Afraid of the thing in my brain, but we can stay here and puff away the fears. So that's the song that sounds like relatively different. You having a bad day earlier? This has made my day much better. I'm glad I could help, Vixen. I hope you're okay. Do you know that the song in Now That's What I Call Music 54, when you press skip 6 times from the start? I can't say I do, Jax. I can't say I do. And then, yeah, I don't know any other songs because it's this boring. I knew the SpongeBob song. No. No, I've forgotten it now. I learned that for like a day straight. No. No. Fuck, shit. Oh, it's so hard to remember. What comes after that? No. Oh, it's this one. No. No. It's that one. I got there eventually. I do know that whole thing. It's just really fucking annoying to play. Flashbacks? What do you mean flashbacks? It's definitely not a really scary song in SpongeBob. And that's the only other fun song I know on ukulele. Honestly, I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful week. And you're very awesome and cool, and maybe there's a moth. There's a moth. It's surrounding me. There's a fucking moth. Did you see the moth? There's a moth right by me. Was this a SpongeBob song? Yes, it is. As I'm so cool and awesome. I learned the House Moving Castle theme for like a bit, and then I forgot it again. I'm not very good at remembering songs like on ukulele. The only songs I do remember are Wilbur Soot songs because they're just easy to play, and I like practice them for weeks straight. So I mean, it's kind of reasonable that I only remember them ones. Well, no, I feel like, yeah, I don't remember any of the others. But, like, if I go on, like, a ukulele tabs page, I can pretty much play any song that is on there because I know the chords to all of them. Like, I was playing Stay Soft by Mitski. I was playing other songs, and I don't remember them. But, yeah, ta-da! That's my hobbies, everyone. And then this doesn't count because I don't know any songs on this. Or I do. I learned the Minecraft one for a bit, and then I forgot it. Matt, I know this is your favorite. I just don't pay attention to it. It just sounds nice. I like this instrument, but I just forget it. Because I've already forgotten all of the songs that I learned on it. Because I learned the Adventure Time one. Because I forgot it immediately. So... is gone now. One day I'll put time and attention into my tiny plinky plunky keyboard, but I don't plan on doing it just yet. One day I will sit down and learn it. I just really don't have the patience for it because it's so much to remember. It's just so much. What, Over the Rainbow? No, I don't remember Over the Rainbow. Did I miss the painting? It's really underwhelming, but I didn't have a better stream title. So this is my painting that I did months and months and half a year ago. Not even half, a whole year ago. I did these 2 rows and then never did a bit again. But look, I did this today. I added 1 square, and I've never been prouder of myself in my life. You know, this is a big deal for me. This is a huge deal. It's taken me a whole year to add this singular square onto this painting. A whole year. I did these 2 rows in a day. I did these 2 whole rows and the drawing in a day. Thank you very much, I deserve it. And then it took me a whole year to add a finished square. So if I do a square a day, I'll have this finished in no time, isn't it? Like, that's so cool. If I do a square a day with this, I will finish it so fast. So that is my plan. Oh, what, the lemon grab? Yeah, see, there he is. We've got so many hit characters on this. You got the snail from Adventure Time, the pig from Gravity Falls, lemon grab. That's Tubbo's, like, duck thing, Benson, Gumball, Patrick. No, that's not Patrick. Who's Plankton? Patrick. Mordecai. The clock from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Ice Bear. This guy from... What's he called? What's the... Yo Gabba Gabba! The bear from the onion from Apple and Onion. This is Ponyo, but she's covered by tape. Blue from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. The frog from Over the Garden Wall. Beemo. Macapaka. Ignore this one. I'm going to cover that one up and paint someone else there. The No-Face from Spirited Away. Steven Universe. Rigby. Darwin. High Five Ghost. Anais. The panda, Princess Bubblegum Pingu, the guy from Chowder that goes rattle, 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 you know the one, Peppa Pig, the red guy from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, Peso from that one CBB show, the Octonauts, Apple, Kirby, Flapjack, that one from Yo Gabba Gabba, the lion from Steven Universe, the mushroom from Mario, Salad Fingers, Jake, Garnet, the like tall basketball man from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, the ghost from Gumball, the pink girl from Chowder, Peppermint Butler, Finn, Mr. Snoodle from Mushy Monsters, and then the Totoro guy from Totoro. Ta-da! All the iconic characters of your childhood, of course, including Salad Fingers, you know the ones. But yeah, I haven't finished any of them. I have this one taped out because I was going to do it today, but then I got unmotivated. Explain Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Happily. Happily. Happily, 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 happily I will. Happily? Of course I will. I'm so glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked. I'm so very glad that you asked. I've never been more excited for someone to ask something than you asking for me to do that. Hang on, my phone's about to die and I need my chat up, so I'm just gonna plug my phone in really quick and then I happily will. I would be on. I cannot plug my phone in to save my life. Fucking hell. There we go. Right. Jesus Christ. It is rather late. No, it isn't. I've started 15 minutes later, so I'm going to end 15 minutes later. Them's the rules. Them's the rules, everyone. Them's the rules. Them's the rules. You can't argue with me. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Which episode should we go with? Don't hug me. I'm scared. Which episode do you want to go with, everyone? We should probably start on the first one. That's really boring. I've just ripped my charger out. Okay, there we go. Fucking hell, it took me so long. So everyone has to leave. I will sit here by myself and I will watch it by myself. I do not care. You guys can stay or you guys can go and I will still be here. This is Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. We're gonna go with the first one just because...
What's your favourite idea? Mine is being creative.
How do you get that idea?
I just tried to think creatively. Now when you look at this orange, tell me please, what do you see?
It's just a boring old orange.
Maybe to you, but not to me. I see a silly face, walking along and smiling at me.
I don't see what you mean.
Cause you're not thinking creatively. So take a look at my hair. I use my hair to express myself.
That sounds really good.
I use my hair to express myself. Now, when you stare at the clouds in the sky, don't you find it exciting?
No.
Come on, take another
Oh
look.
wait, I can see a hat. I can see a cat. I can see a man with a baseball bat. I can see a dog. I can see a frog. I can see a ladder leaning on a log.
Think you're getting the hang of it now, using your minds to have a good time.
I might paint a picture of a clown.
Whoa there, friend, you might need to slow down. Here's another good tip of how to be a creative whiz kid. Go and collect some leaves and sticks and arrange them into your favourite colour.
Know it, fell in love. I want it less. I know things batter up. I think I'm fine with all the trade-off. Give it up, I need my time. I'm turning all my shit upside down. One time before you know it. Fall in love, I want it less. I know things batter up. I think I'm fine with all the trade-offs. Give it up, I need my time. I'm turning all my shit upside down. One time before you know it. Out of all, I'm checking my co-star. Give me everything I can't hold now. If I called you now, are you open to waiting on?
I paused the video there because I thought I would just give a little content warning for the next bit of the thing that we're about to watch. It gets very gory. I didn't want to play this without being able to warn people, so I thought for everyone's sake, I would just wait. It gets a little bit gory. There is like animals' hearts and like blood and like not like insanely gory, but it gets a little bit gory. So I just wanted to give a content warning. If you don't enjoy this stuff, please do just turn away. Thank you, by the way. Hi, Striker. Welcome in. And hello, Dre, as well. Happy Wednesday. What did you guys all say? I wonder who replaced Dream. Not a clue. You've got 30 seconds to leave. It looks nice. Thank you very much. Thank you. Terms of service. See, I don't know if this is going to be against TOS. Because it is just don't hug me, I'm scared. But, like, it is a little bit gruesome. Do you reckon it's against terms of service? Do you reckon I can get away with it? I'm sure someone's reacted to don't hug me, I'm scared on stream before. Surely, right? Because it is fake. It's not like... oh my god, it is quite, like, intense. Do you reckon I'll be fine? I'm sure I'll be fine. I just thought I'd give you all a little content warning. It is a little bit like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? If you don't like loud noises, it gets quite loud. It's fine. You know, I'll probably be fine. If it's against TOS, it's been a good last stream, you know what I mean? Be ready.
Let's get creative.
I would just like to pre-warn you all now, it gets a little bit more violent. I watched this when I was a child, a literal child. I watched this at the age of like 9. See, it's not awful, right? It's not awful. It's not... See, See, it's not awful, right? It's not. Now let's all agree to never be creative again. So that's the first episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Out of 6, 5 or 6. So it wasn't that bad, was it? It was quite tame. Could have been worse, but the time one on, happily, will do, happily. I fucking love the time one so much. Time one's one of my favourite ones ever. Okay, time for the time one, everyone. Time to go to time. Are you excited? Because I sure am. I fucking love this so much. This was like my I was hyper fixated on this shit. I know all of the theories. I know so much about this. It's actually sorry. I know so much about this. It's genuinely insane.
We only have 5 minutes.
So excited.
Our show's on.
That's not enough time.
There's always time.
Wait, time for a song. I love him so much. He's so exciting. Time is a tool you can put on the wall or wear it on your wrist. The past is far behind us. The future doesn't exist. What's the time? It's 9:15. Time to have a bath. But what do you mean? We're already clean. Scrub, scrub, scrub till the water's brown.
Time is a ruler to measure the day. It doesn't go backwards.
Only one way. Going around like a merry-go-round. Going so fast like a merry-go-round. Are you excited? Let's go on a journey! I'm not getting an ad block. I refuse. I will one day. I'm not going to. But we don't really want to. We're going to miss our show. Don't be stupid, friend. Come on, it's time to go. The cobbles and chimneys. Oh, I'm on the wrong bit.
And chimneys, a simpler time.
This tree that is old has circles inside. The tree that is older has shriveled and died.
The apple that's fresh is ripe to the core.
And I'm not over time, and I'm not anymore. Time can be told by the moon or the sun, but time flies fast when you're having fun.
There's a time and a place for mucking around.
I'm friends with my dad.
This fucking piece of shit right here scared the absolute living shit out of me as a kid. When I tell you, I would have have I still got the no talking thing on the screen? I probably do. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not the smartest of streamers, am I? I'll get there one day, don't worry. Let me just turn that off. Anyway, back to him. This guy is called Roy, right? And this fucking son of a bitch scared the absolute living shit out of me as a kid. I had full-blown nightmares about this man.
And then what happened?
I
after
hate
the
him
olden
so
days?
much. I hate him so much.
Old like history, stuff from the past went into a mystery. An old man died. But look, a computer. Everything's cool. It's the future. Time is now. The future and you. And look at all the wonderful things you can do with gadgets and gizmos and email addresses. My dad is a computer.
We can just ignore this bit. We can just.
Look at the time.
It's quarter
I
to
hate
8.
him
There's
so
fish
much.
on my plate.
It's quarter to day. There's fish on my tray.
11 to 12.
There's fish in the bath. It's 9:30. There's fish everywhere. Fish everywhere.
See the importance of time.
I love
Helps
it
make
so
pizza,
much.
Keeps things in line.
When did it start?
And where does it
stop?
go?
Time is important.
And I am a
We
clock.
run out of time.
Then where does it go?
Time even real?
Does anyone know? It gets a little bit awful soon. It gets a little bit awful soon. I'll give you like a closer warning. It gets a little bit awful soon. It gets a lot of bit awful soon.
Sunset, night and day, the changing seasons, the smell of hay. Look at your hair grow, isn't it strange?
It's gonna get really terrible now. It's gonna get really, really terrible. If you don't want to look, shut your eyes. Shut your eyes. Right? Content warning. It's quite awful looking.
Make it stop! It's out of my hands, I'm only a clock. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. But eventually everyone runs out of time.
So that's the second one. Do we need do you want to carry on and go to the third one? Do you want to see the third? I'm very up for watching all of them right here, right now, because I fucking love this shit. We can watch all of them happily. Do you want to watch all of them, or do you just want to watch the most horrifying one? Because, like, I feel like we'll skip to the most horrifying one and we'll watch the others another stream. We'll go straight to the 5th one because the 5th one is fucking dreadful. I would just like to give the biggest content warning for the 5th one. I will let you know when it's gonna get worse, but this one is this one's weird. This one's really weird. Like really, really weird. So this is the 5th one. I love it so much. It's cool, isn't it? It's so cool. Why do they have a weird little twist?
Something
I don't know.
different.
I know that I don't know. I'm so excited.
Something's missing.
I love it so much. For context, the red guy had his head exploded in the last episode and left. So be excited.
Is it this guy?
I love it so much. It brings me so much joy. I just fucking love this series so much. Are you hungry? You seem to be a bit hungry.
No.
Do 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 do. Lots of people get hungry. The meat man, that's your body. Hungry comes from your body.
Get off me.
What's your body? It must have to be healthy.
What's that?
A tasty snack. You don't want to go and eat a snack like that. Greedy to eat all that. Eating all that with your teeth all grey. Do 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 do. Healthy. I love it so fucking much.
Let's get healthy now.
I'll just leave you for this one. I feel like you know kind of what to expect a little bit. A little bit. Not a lot of it, but a little bit. How often recently have you watched all of these to know all the words? I haven't watched these in over a year, but I extensively watched them when I was a kid. Extensively watched them when I was a kid.
House with blood, hair, and organs in the
Organs.
different rooms. Oh look, there's Mr. Bladder in the basement. What? Now food comes in through
I
the
love this
chimney
episode because they all get really
and goes
self-aware
from
and
room
it's
to
so
room,
fucking
greeting
cool.
the different organs.
Hello.
Now, the good healthy food is very nice and polite to the organs, and so is invited to stay for a party. Yay! But the bad, not healthy foods are very rude and must leave through the cat flap.
I love it so much.
That doesn't make sense.
Healthy. I love this with my whole heart. I watched this when I was a literal child and I stayed up for the last episode to be released.
Hello?
What's that? A tasty snack. You don't want to.
I'll give you backstory in a second.
Greedy to eat all that. You'll
Eating
end
up with your gums all grey. Oh, no do-dos. No do-do. No do-do yet.
How do we know which ones
Upsetting.
are the healthy foods to
Have you
eat?
noticed that the date is always on June
The
19th?
food groups can easily be sorted using the simple
I love it
health
so
gauge.
much.
Choosing normal, plain-looking foods such as bread, cream, white sauce.
That's my
and
daily
aspic
meals,
keep the
everyone.
body ticking over
Aspic.
just nicely.
Yum yum. This is what all of
Isn't
my
that
meals
right?
look like. Heavily influenced.
Wait, what's this?
Yuck!
Fancy
Bad!
healthy
Ah!
foods like cooked meats, fruit salad, soil foods, and yolk.
No one wants
These
soil
foods will
foods.
clog up the body
Bad!
with unnecessary detail. Oh no!
Just
look,
eat-
it's all
just
broken
eat
and on the
aspic.
floor.
Oh no.
Maybe we should wait before we put it on the plate, or it could be too late.
Two things about this scene here. Two things.
Plate, or it could be too late.
Am I back now? Am I back now? Am I back now? Am I fucking hell? Jesus Christ. Don't. Shush. I'm really good at this. I'm not even sure how I did that. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. Where is he? 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 What? Where is he? Hang on. I'm back. So, first thing, red guy's in the microwave. Second thing. Do you see this man up here? Do you understand why I was fucking terrified of him now? That's the dad from the Time episode. This is the father. There he is again, lurking over the set. There he is again. Do you understand why I'm absolutely fucking horrified by this man now? Because you should. You should. That is fucking horrifying. I thought this man was going to be in my room when I slept. Anyway, it gets worse, so just be excited. Oh, it's gonna get much worse quite fast. I kind of forgot how this one goes because I choose not to watch this one because it's genuinely horrifying at the end. So, just be excited.
What's that? Plain white sauce? Plain white sauce makes your teeth go grey.
Doesn't matter. Just throw it away. Why not try something else on your tray?
Oh, what's that? A lovely pie? But you're gonna end up sad inside.
Oh god, this episode's horrifying. You're on 4 battery life, your phone might die at any point. I forgot to give a content warning for that part. I'm really sorry. I haven't watched this episode in a long time. It's gonna get maybe worse, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know yet. Just like prepare.
Wasn't onion paste? You shouldn't eat food from a stranger's plate. 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 A stranger's plate.
So, that was Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. That was only 3 out of the 5 episodes, so if you want to go out in your own spare time, 3 out of 5? 3 out of 6. So if you want to go in your own spare time, I highly suggest the 4th episode, because it's about computers, and it's very good. So that was Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. You're welcome, everyone. You're very welcome. I know all the backstory behind that. Every single episode is on June 9th. And June 9th, no, not June 9th, it's June 19th. Every single episode is on June 19th. And June 19th is Father's Day, right? It's coming up this week. June 19th is Father's Day. So they released the last episode on Father's Day, right? And I remember staying up in primary school waiting for the episode to be released on Father's Day, and it being on Father's Day has a whole big significance. The final frame of the last episode has a big significance. It's about like how TV shows are just so corrupt with like marketing and stuff. You'll notice that Roy's name is everywhere in that episode. He's on all the oats, he's on all of like that. It's all about like branding and stuff. And then in the last episode, they like go to their own channel. It's more unique and they're all their favorite colors. It's got a very like good meaning to it that I can't describe in like a sentence. But like if you want to get invested into it, it is a very good series to like look into. And I remember I sat for like weeks on end. There's a really good video by Nightmind, I believe he's called. I believe he's called Nightmind. Let me have a look for you guys, because I remember watching this video on repeat. Is it Nightmind? Nightmind. Let me see. Don't hug me, I'm scared. No, it's not Nightmind. Who the fuck was it by then? Oh, was it Nightmind? Thank you so much, Batper. I appreciate it. It was Nightmind. Nightmind has a really good explanation. It's called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared Explained. It's very good. It's very well made, that as well. And then there was another person who had a really good series about it that I remember watching like extensively, but I do not remember what they're called, and it's gonna really bother me. I haven't watched it in a while, but there's another really good person who Nothing Explained did a really, really good series on it as well. Jax, what the hell? I think you said it ran out. You're not allowed to do that anymore. I said no. Thank you so much though, Jax. I really appreciate it. Holy shit. You guys can stop now. You guys are allowed to stop. But yeah, I really like that series. I think it's very well made. I think the meaning behind it's really cool, and I just really, really like it. So I'm very glad you asked. It's one of my little, like, really happy things that just makes me really happy. Educational? What? Don't eat your friend? No, I think it is relatable. Chow down on your friends. Are you hungry? You seem to be a bit hungry, you know what I mean? But anyway, that was Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. You are very, very welcome. I'm so glad that I could, show that to you, and I'm sure you're so glad as well. But anyway, I have to go now because I have to go pack my bags because I have to leave tomorrow. So I'm gonna end up, everyone. It has been 3 hours. It's been over 3 hours, and I need to go because I need to go pack my bag because I'm just being whisked away on a trip tomorrow. So I've appreciated you all for being here. Where the fuck are the dogs? Hang on a second. I forgot that they were in a bit of a disarray this stream. Let me grab them. Come here, the dogs. They were like fully gone. I didn't even realize where they were. Right, I've appreciated you all for being here though. I've had an absolutely fantastic time. I'm gonna raid Dre. I'm actually gonna raid Dre. I've ended late enough so I'm able to raid Dre today. I've appreciated you all for being here. I will not be back until next Monday. Let me just clarify this all to you because there's more of you here now. I cannot stream tomorrow. I cannot stream Friday. I am away on a trip. I will be back on Monday, 7 p.m. VST, people. sh.socials in the chat for my Discord and my TikTok where you'll get updates on why I'm not live and stuff like that. I've appreciated you all for being here. Have a happy rest of your Wednesday and or Thursday, people. Eat, sleep, and drink well, everybody. How do you... I feel like I should remember this shit. I'm a really awful friend. I'm a really awful friend. Hang on. See, I did remember it. I just wanted to double check. Anyway, did I spell it right? Yeah, I did. I've appreciated you all for being here. Eat, sleep, and drink well. Have a happy rest of your evening, afternoon, morning, night, dawn, dusk, sunrise, sunset, other times of the day. Go and hype up Dre's stream. They are playing Minecraft. Go and enjoy it thoroughly, everyone. Go and send your love their way. I've appreciated you all for being here. I will see you all on Monday. Bye! Bye, 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 bye. It's not letting me click. Bye, bye.